Hey Rudy, make sure you have a topic to talk about, okay? Anybody that's coming in there, if y'all got your own topic, y'all can definitely talk about it. Um, what that you're not doing that. We're not gonna do that. That's so whack. But yeah,
What's up, Queen?
yeah.
Hey, yo, you want me to change it? I'll change it.
Yo, you being messy. He just being messy. Let's look at the replay.
Serenity, who is that?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Manny, stop. Yo, y'all crazy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? I'm not, my bad, y'all. Hey, yo, my bad. Man, he be tripping, he be drinking, you know what I
You've
mean?
been
Remember
having
that.
fun tonight, just chopping it
You know
up.
what I mean?
Gundy, did you
Yo,
see what Manny did?
What's
That
up?
was whack.
No, I
yeah,
did.
I
Oh,
see the Serenity J. I look, I was like, oh
That's
wow.
on the replays, y'all. Chill.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be petty. My bad, y'all. Hold on. Hey, yo, redo it. Redo it. Oh, shit.
I got it.
Damn, they
I
say
got it.
I can't change
It's
it.
dope. It's dope. It's dope.
They say I can't change it.
You
That's fucked up.
already. I see it, Manny.
You can't do that back to back,
Oh, you
Leah.
can't do that back to back. You gotta keep that name for the whole
Yeah, you gotta keep
Oh,
it.
that's
You
that's
gotta keep
crazy.
You
it
gotta
for
keep
like
that
2
name
weeks or
for the
something.
whole
Oh, I
You
show.
might as
thought I
well,
was being
you might as
funny.
well
I
put the
thought.
PTR. You might as well put the PTR up.
I'm gonna have to remember. Nah, please don't change it because I'm gonna forget that's you, dead
You
ass with
gotta
that
keep the
name.
whole
Keep
name.
your face there
I
at
know, right?
least.
That's
My
what
bad,
you
my
need.
bad, bro. Hey, yo, Buddy,
I'm
what's
not
up,
even
Buddy?
call you, man.
You might as well just go ahead.
What
What's
up,
up,
y'all?
buddy?
Happy New Year,
You done
everybody.
messed up
How
Happy
y'all
Yo,
early,
doing?
what's
New
up?
Ron.
Year.
Hey,
What's up?
Red.
Oh shit. Come on.
New Year.
Hey yo,
Everybody
screenshot that
celebrate.
shit.
Yo, I'm
Everybody
about
celebrate nice.
Definitely did.
Yeah, this was like the first real New Year we were didn't. No one had to worry about COVID or nothing, man. I heard fireworks going off all night. Everybody was doing their thing. Everyone was out. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of dope on this side too. Like you know what I mean, ain't too
What,
much
he
real,
laughing too hard?
too much. Ain't nothing really too crazy happen. You feel me? So I feel like this was dope. This was a good New Year. You know what I mean? This the year for everybody for real.
Yeah, yeah. Finally, we could just It's
You know what I mean? We could breathe a little. You know what I mean? We
there.
could
You
breathe a
go.
Yo,
little
Breathe
Buddy,
better.
hey,
better.
yo,
That's what
Buddy.
I was saying. You know.
Yo, Buddy, what happened to you the other night, bro? You came through and said somebody's music was whack. You got
you
goo and
know
you got
better than
yeah,
that.
bro.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
man.
know you. Yeah, I got left to the room. I forgot about that. I
Oh no,
apologize.
you
I
fine.
apologize.
You
Yeah,
know better
bro.
than
Come
that
on.
though.
Oh, we try to
Well, I
keep
had
it
to. I took my
positive.
punishment. I took my
You
punishment.
took
I
your
left.
punishment, baby.
Yeah, I
Like,
took it.
yo,
You know how hip hop song
I
do. You know,
respect
if you
it.
being
I respect it.
disrespectful, we just don't tolerate that.
All
That's
right.
all
Well,
fact.
listen. I'll leave that in 2022. How about that?
That's
That's
something.
what's up.
All
That's
right.
That's
a fact.
You go.
and we gonna
Something.
leave that alone. Yep.
Nah, peace to Ruddy though. Ruddy been good before that. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
yeah,
shoot to Ruddy.
absolutely.
You know. Yo, shoot the hitter. Trigger in the zone. Salute my brother.
What it do? What it do?
What it do, my
Hey
boy?
What's up,
Trigger.
Trigger?
What's up, Meg?
Trigger.
Hey Meg, how
Hey.
you doing? How you doing, baby?
She gotta go. She gotta take out the trash.
I know, yo, she didn't respond back. I was just being nice by saying, baby, you lost me already. You heard?
1 minute cut. What up, my girl? What's up, Rain?
What up, Tina? How you, baby?
What's up? How's everybody
We
doing?
doing good.
I'm chilling.
Good.
I'm chilling.
Sipping on this toxic.
What?
I'm about to
I
tell
got
you, I'm about to tell you.
Cavassier.
You know what I
You
mean?
heard?
Hey,
It's not
hashtag
Type
my
shit.
girl birthday
Cavalier.
yet, but salute to Meg. She got what? How many hours she got, Meg? 9, 10, 11. About 4 more
3
hours
hours.
was gonna be her
Well,
birthday.
Oh,
Meg, how
turn
old
up.
you turning? Like 65?
Oh, no, he didn't.
No.
Oh.
They be fuck messing with
Oh
Mac.
my God.
That's how we starting off? All right.
That's how
Please
we
bring
start.
up, please bring up Princess
We
Dior.
did. We
Yo, he
did.
ain't do that. Yo, bro. You can't talk about a woman age, you know that.
Why
He just
Me
not?
come off the
speaking.
rip like,
Yeah, I think that was way worse than me saying something about somebody wrong. If you ask me, like that would get me kicked out the party, forget the room.
Hey, yo, I ain't knocking you for defending yourself right now. I mean, you gotta keep it. I ain't knocking you for defending yourself, brother. All right.
Spark up this
Nah,
gasolina.
you know what? It doesn't equivalate because that song wasn't half bad. You like UOD, so I ain't on your
Nah,
side.
but we in an era where women don't have a problem with telling their age. You know what I mean? Because you gotta think there's some women out here that's like, you know what I mean, like in
I
they
don't look
like
my
they
age anyway.
early.
So.
That's like you know what I mean. That one like my mom, she in her 50s and she don't even look like she 50.
My
Mhm.
mom too. My mom about to be 60. My mom looking like a 40-year-old tender brony. You heard?
And
You
I
heard?
definitely don't look like my age. Let's talk about it.
See, you know what I
Let's talk
mean?
about
Let's
it.
talk
So
about it.
Yeah, shit.
I think women I think
Let's
now
talk about it.
I think
What?
nowadays women
You
are
know the black
more.
really don't be
Okay,
cracking.
let's talk about it,
You
baby.
feel me?
Let's
I'm
talk
so
about
glad you said that because I'm a white guy in this thing. I really think that white women age faster.
it. Right.
Not all of
Yo,
Do you
them.
Yeah,
think
white
that's?
women
That's not
age
I'm just
true.
white.
wondering.
it's all, you
Yo,
That's
know
not
white.
why?
true.
It's because they
It's
Some
don't
of
mind
not.
their
them.
I'm
business.
just
Yo,
saying
It's because
in
they
my
don't mind their
white
experience.
business.
Some of
white
No,
them.
no,
women
no,
age
no. That's
like
not
milk.
true. That's not
In my
true.
Black
experience. In
It's
my
women
some of
age.
them that looks really, really good to be that age. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
That's a
I
fact.
mean, me
That's a
personally,
fact.
Hey, yo, hold
I
on,
think
hold on,
things
hold
I
have
on,
met
hold
a
on,
changed over
hold
the
couple,
on,
course
but
of the
those
year.
ones
hold
that
on.
I have met,
Black women
they got
age
a
like wine.
16-step
Hey, yo, hold
skincare
on, black.
routine also.
Hold on, one zone, one zone. Black women age like wine. White women age like milk. Let's talk about it.
Yo,
Not
what?
milk. Oh no.
Let's talk about it.
No, they don't.
What
Nah,
you
White
say,
women
He
Mimi?
age
said
like
milk
milk.
is
milk.
You
Let's
too.
talk
said
about
milk?
it.
Milk.
Did
No,
you say
milk.
milk?
That's too much. I
That's
would
too much.
say
Yeah, I was like, damn,
Yeah, I
that's
think
that's
that's
a
too much too.
drastic
That's
age.
Did
You
you say
spoiled
Milk
there,
Manny?
Manny.
curdles.
I
Did you
said
say milk?
black women
Milk
age
spoils.
like wine. White women age like
no,
milk.
they
Tell
don't.
me what
Which
you
milk? Which kind? You talking about almond milk or you talking about regular milk?
Nah, 2%.
No, they don't. No, they
Manny.
uh,
don't.
Yo, this thing is
He,
crazy.
y'all, excuse him.
yourself out the
No,
room.
it don't. No, it don't. It really don't. It
Oh
don't.
my
Cause
god.
I
I'm
have
about against
seen
white
some
women
white
anyway, yo.
women
So let's
that
go.
you be like, "How
I'm
old are
trying to
you?"
big
And
up
they
my
look
black
really good for their
sisters.
age.
I'm
Let's talk
trying to
about
big up
that.
my sisters.
Yeah.
I'm trying to big up
Yeah,
my
I know some good.
sisters,
I know some
man.
I
good looking
yeah,
white women. The
yeah.
ones I be seeing who be mad decrepit, them bitches don't mind their business. That's why you don't
Right.
get to look good in this life
What?
when you a nosy,
Let's
messy
talk
bitch.
about
That's
it.
what happens.
Oh shit.
That's
Oh
what
shit.
happens.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Word. Nah, I'm just saying. I mean, and
Well,
they skin rough like a rug. Women,
I'm about
black
to get ready to
women
share,
skin is more
share.
like a leather. Word. Let's talk about it.
I'm just saying, from the girls I went to high school with that I run into or see on Facebook, I'm just being honest. In my opinion, um, a lot of the white girls they don't look as good as some of the Puerto Ricans and the black girls I went to school with. That's all I'm saying, and they're all the same age. So that's just
Hey
from my
yo,
perspective. That's all my
all right,
perspective.
buddy. I got a question. Can I ask you a question,
Go
my
ahead.
brother? My clear brother. You feel
Yeah,
me?
pretty
Yeah.
much. I,
Nah. How many black girlfriends you had?
I haven't had any black girlfriends. I've uh let's say I wouldn't say girlfriends. How about that?
So black women are just sexual devices for you?
Oh, here we go. That's how you
Oh,
spun it.
don't do that to the man.
Yeah, don't do that to me. No, we were just
Nah,
friends.
Manny,
No,
man,
we
Don't
were
do
let him
that.
live,
Don't do
Manny,
bro.
that.
Let him
Nah,
live.
let,
Let him
don't
let,
do
live.
that,
don't do
Manny.
that.
yeah, we were just
Let him
friends.
Okay,
live,
Manny,
bro.
don't
okay,
do that.
let's talk
Nah,
let's
don't do that,
let's
bro.
talk all right,
And
let's
Don't do
talk
I'll
that.
be
about
real with you. I
Don't
never
do
had a
that.
white girlfriend.
that.
Never had a white girl. I only dated Puerto Rican chicks. For real.
It's some
Kind
black
of
men
black.
that love white women. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
We know that. They real loud about it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We know those.
That's not true
Yeah,
though.
they
That's
love.
not super.
And there's
That's
nothing
not a
wrong
lot
with
of
that. Because
black
they're a human
blood.
being with two arms, two legs, and a cat. You know what I mean? So what's the difference? They love it, they love it.
That's a
Yeah,
fact. Nah. I'm only being silly. I want
Yeah,
everybody to
he
know I'm
I
just
being
know
had to
you
silly.
are,
start.
man.
We know,
Yo,
I
man.
Manny,
mean, like
I know
my
you are,
son, my
brother.
son is mixed with everything. I'm
You
not
ain't
on
gonna
that.
get me on that one, but I
I
appreciate
just
it.
want to be
You said
family.
your son
That's
mixed
all.
with everything.
Yeah, my son, black, Puerto Rican, Caucasian, Japanese, damn near
Damn,
everything. Yeah,
that's quite a mix right there, Lord.
That's four
yeah.
different kids,
They
or
say that M
that's
word, but I don't like that M
But
word.
are you exposing him to all of those pieces?
damn. What you,
Nah, I don't even know some of my pieces. I don't know Puerto Rican culture, and
Fair enough. Fair enough.
his mom don't know Japanese culture. His mom barely, I think, I don't even know what type of white. I think they German white a little bit, but I don't think they know that culture. Nah, he's American.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Next question. Who want to say something? What?
Not next question.
Nah, I was just being silly though. Nah, but that is an interesting thing though. When people say, "Yeah, but are you married? Are you dating? Yeah, you having sex with the people from other cultures, but are you engaging in an actual serious relationship with them? That's two different things to me. I mean,
Well, that might not be him all the way. It might be the black chick was like, I just want to see what the pink is like. You never know. It
when
might
was the
not
last
be him
time?
being a bad
Yo,
guy too.
hey, Tina, when was the last time you went to a man and said, "Yo, fuck me"? How many times that happened? Not when was the last time. How many times that has that happened in your life that you went to get dick and told them you want dick?
That I went to get it. I've never went to
Right.
get it, but I've said I want it.
No,
I've been in
pursue.
like
I.
dudes come up to
What
me
was
and
the
I'd be like,
how,
"You fine? Can I take your pants off?" Yeah.
how many times you pursued dick when you didn't know the person?
Oh no, I'm not doing all of that.
Right. So the man has to be the one to holler at you, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that goes for most women, I believe, right?
But
Especially
just because he
attractive
came
women.
to holler, don't mean it could not be her intention. That's all she want from him.
Right, but he has to holler at you 9 times out of 10 for you to, and then you be like, I like you anyways. All right, cool. Right? So he has to make that. So to go against what you were saying, you're saying that what if she wanted to get the? Of course she wanted it, but she didn't go to him. More than likely, he
Mhm.
went to her. You feel me? So that kind of negates your point right there. You know what I mean?
It don't, but okay.
It does though. It does. Cause you know what I mean? She wanted it, but she didn't pursue it. That's exactly what we just said.
Regardless of her wanting it, if that's all she wanted, then that wouldn't be on him like he just fetishizing people. It could be that's all the situation was going to be, regardless if that's how he viewed her. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, well, all right.
I'm just playing
That's
devil's
all right.
advocate.
I
I'm
can
just
see
saying
that.
it,
I can
it
see that.
could
I can
be.
see that. I can see that. I can see that. That's true.
Well,
I can see
what
that.
if this happens? What if you really like each other and then the chemistry's off sexually? You know what I mean?
But none of them ever been your
That happens
girlfriend.
too.
So it's either your fault. It's either you or her.
Well, I wouldn't say. Well, girlfriend would mean like, but it doesn't mean like first. It's like we you see each other, you hang out with each other. You know you
I thought
take
you said wee
you
wee. I was like, what the fuck?
huh?
I'm sorry. I thought you said wee wee. I was like, what the fuck? I'm just
No,
playing.
no, no. But no, that's how it goes. Sometimes it doesn't make it to that next step of where it's like you're my girl. You know, we're just friends at the time, hanging out, doing. Sometimes it just doesn't work out.
How many times have that happened
To me,
with another someone from another race, a black woman?
oh, another race. Shit. I mean,
Yeah, because that's what we're talking about.
yeah. I mean, just yeah, a couple, maybe. Yeah, it's not like that.
So
But
you
that was
didn't
also
pursue it.
because, well, listen, I wasn't looking for that, bro. I was honest with that.
Hey,
That's true. Too. That's true.
KK.
That's true. That's true.
You
Okay.
know, so I was
That's
honest with.
okay.
I was
Okay.
focused on doing what I do, and it. I didn't have time to be there for all these things, and I realized I wouldn't be a good boyfriend.
That's KK. Okay.
Yeah. So
Right.
no, I'm just giving
Okay.
you the real. I'm giving you the
That
real.
makes
But
sense. That makes sense.
yeah,
Okay.
communication is very key. So it was never nobody's feelings where everybody. I'm sure I know ladies at times maybe see something in you and, like, okay, this could be something, and guys do the same thing. But I think communication is key. So, it was always known, you know, that was it.
Okay. Let's get to. I guess I think a lady said something about men wanting to go. I think it was Queen that said men black men going to white women. So let's talk about
So what did I say, Manny?
it. Was that you, right? That was you that
I'm
said
not for
something
sure.
about
Can you go ahead and repeat it?
black men chasing white women or wanting to
No,
get
I
with
don't
white
think I
women.
said anything about that. I think
Somebody
I
said that?
said that I never said about relationship. I just said that it's white women. That's the last thing I said to you, the stage was white women looks good as well. That's what I said. I said you can't think that they don't look good. They really, really look good. I mean, you got some of them that looks really, really good.
Oh nah, I wouldn't say
Hey,
that.
Hey,
family.
baby.
Hey,
Yo,
hey, not to
yo,
interrupt you. I'm sorry for interrupting you by all the sports players. I don't know if y'all watching the game, but y'all just seen what just happened to Damar Hamlin. It's not looking too good for him. So
my team already won. You heard? What?
lift him up in prayers, his family. They just had to do 9 minutes of CPR on the field. So,
Oh shit! Who you talking? Who you talking
couple of
about?
What
yeah.
What
happened?
happened?
Did he just collapse?
Yeah, I
Oh,
caught the ass.
they in the first quarter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the game postponed. They not letting it come back on.
Yeah,
I
they
just turned it
temporarily
on.
suspended
Yeah.
the
Oh, you
game, but
dead
y'all
ass?
just keep him up in y'all prayers.
Yeah,
They
Yo,
they
you
said
dead
just
they
ass?
said
Hey,
like
thank
he
you for
just
telling us
collapsed.
that.
Like he just collapsed.
But if you
Wow.
had seen it, because it was kind of weird because he did sustain a hit, but it don't seem like they hit. You know what I'm saying? Because it did. I, just keep him in prayer, y'all. It ain't looking too good.
Oh nah, that's crazy. They stopped the whole shit. I respect them for
Yeah, that's
stopping
what
it.
I was hoping they was gonna stop it, but they sent
I
him in the
respect
locker
that.
room. I mean, nine
I
minutes of
respect that.
CPR on the field. I mean, 9 minutes CPR ain't good for nobody. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna even claim that. Hopefully the man be okay.
Right.
But yeah.
Yo, bring cool dude salute to everybody, yo. Make sure y'all champagne.
Damn. Yeah, I just saw it. He got up. It didn't even look like a big tackle, and then he just collapsed. Damn.
That nigga on fentanyl.
Okay, y'all. So it is hot topics tonight. KK, thank you for that, boo. I got you. Um, but yeah. So ping up, and once we ping up, we get some people in. I'm gonna do my topic first. Okay.
Hey yo,
Whoa, let's talk
Dominican,
about.
yo, hold on, Dominican. You mean literally? Literally? Hold on.
Yeah, literally.
That's OD. That's
Oh
crazy.
Lord.
That's crazy.
I was like, well, that's what I get for trying new shit. That's gonna be the end of that.
That's crazy.
Can I ask a question?
Oh,
Yes, go ahead,
Jeffrey
baby.
Dahmer.
I just want to know what the topics. How would you like things to go?
So it doesn't matter. On Mondays, you could bring your own topic. We're gonna bring our topic. We're just gonna talk about everything, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you have something that you want us to go ahead and put it at the top, we could do that. If you got something off the top, hey, go ahead and talk about it, baby.
I do. But I want to respect that you going first.
No, no,
So
no. You
when you're
good. You
done,
good. You good.
okay. So I want to release this. I don't want to bring the room down, but I feel like in order to heal, then for me, I know I gotta get things off my chest. So I was asked a question about bringing in the new year, and everybody makes a new year resolutions, all that stuff. And excuse me, because I've been sipping. And it was asked like, do I do that? And I'm like, nah, because right now I'm doing the day by day, doing the day by day, minute by minute. And I just have so much anger because of my grief and my trauma. I miss my sister, I miss my dad. And I just had to get that off my chest.
Hey,
And I had to think about sometimes certain things especially with that, you can't share with everybody, right? But for whatever reason, I feel like spiritually, God brings you where you need to be. And y'all vibes is on point. So I'm like, I know I'm gonna get real combo, good vibes, and that's what it is. So that's what I'm gonna be. So when I see that it flashes up when I'm able to get on, I got to link up with you guys. So in this moment, I'm just releasing all that pain, that anger to my new peeps. I miss my daddy. I'm a daddy's girl. I'm the first out of three, and my sister, she passed in 2018. She had clear cell cancer, right? It's a rare cancer, so I'm still like doing research on that, and eventually when I'm ready, I'll share her story because I do open mics in Boston, right? And it's this healing through the arts, through poetry and music, because that's what's been helping me heal through my grief and giving that MS awareness, because I also have multiple sclerosis for 14 years, so I'm an MS warrior, right? And my heart be heavy, and sometimes people feel like because of the work I do, a lot of peer work. I'm a peer consultant for Mass General, and I work for the Corey Johnson program for post traumatic healing. And they feel like I'm supposed to always have it together, but that ain't true. Sometimes I have my days I'm not okay, and today's one of them. And I just thank you for letting me to release all that. All right. Listen, y'all. Good love, good vibes, and healing for 2023. That's just what it is.
peace to you, Rain. Sending my
Well, Rain, thank you for that. I want to send my prayers up to you also. I see how you feel. I was going through the same thing. And to be honest with you, this is an excellent group of people, to get anything off your chest. They are they listen, they understand, you know what I'm saying? They will make you feel like family. They just adopted me low key. Um, so I've been here probably about a month or so and I love it. I mean, you found the perfect room for all your problems. This group of people right here. And again, my prayers are out to you. You're going to get through this.
that's a
Thank you.
fact.
I believe that. I could be crying and then I see the pop ups like, or somebody ping me, Manny, thank you if he's here. And I'm
Yes.
There
like,
you go. That's
I'm
my
like,
baby.
damn, I'm gonna get on with Hip Hop Zone. And I know I'm gonna laugh. So by the time I get on, I could be crying and having
And
my
by the
moments.
time you
And
get
then when
off,
I
girl,
get
you will
up,
be laughing.
I'm all right. You know what I'm
You
saying?
all good. You good. You good. You good over here.
Hey, thank you for the work you do at Mass General and all that too.
Thank you.
That is one of the best places I know in the country as far as hospitals go, and especially the department you were saying you work on. I know that must take a toll on you, especially certain days. So thank you for that.
Yes, thank
Rain, I was down with the flu and then couldn't miss. My people on here. Let me get on over here.
No, we
Just to
understood. You
be
know what I tell
clear
you,
though,
KK? I said, baby, take care of yourself first. This app gonna be
yeah,
here. You got to take care of you first. That's what I told you.
that's
That's all
true.
facts.
That's
Absolutely.
true. I do psychiatric research for recovery. So I am okay with sometimes being at home and working from home. So I'm not like a nurse or anything like that. But we do psychiatric research for those who are in recovery.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
salute to you.
Well,
Salute to you
salute
for
to you,
that.
baby.
No,
And again,
no,
like, yeah, we definitely want you to be able to come over here and release whatever you need to release. That's what we do over here. Okay.
that's a fact.
Thank you
HAC, yo,
guys.
everybody show Ray some love,
Let's
yo.
go.
Let's
Let's
light it up.
go.
Let's light it up.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Salute the rain.
Yeah, peace of rain. Word. You always can come over here, just know that. Alright?
Thank you.
Anytime, anytime.
Yeah.
So
So
Rain was
yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. So y'all, I'm gonna start off with my topic tonight. Let me tell y'all something. Manny been trying to get my topic for the last 3 hours now. We've been going back and forth for like the last 3 hours. He kept saying, "Queen, I already know what you're gonna put up." I said, "No, you don't." So he be like, "Yes, I do." I said, "You don't, baby." So anyway, so I'm gonna talk about a situation. I'm not for sure if y'all aware of it, but let me go ahead and definitely post it to the top. Y'all guys can read it as y'all reading. I can go ahead and speak on it. I really don't know too much about what I'm about to grade post, but I've been on it all day, and I'm trying to see if it's like real or if it's fake. But when I did Google it, I know it's real. Aha, Manny, you can't get it. Hold on.
yo, I know you but I know you man, you was capping. I know I said exactly what you about to use. Watch. Watch.
So as I'm putting the topic up, y'all, let's ping up. Let's ping up. Let's ping everybody up and get them in here. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. And y'all definitely could go ahead and look at the topic, and I'll go from there.
So can we go with our top okay.
No, I thought you knew about this one, Manny.
My bad, my bad. I'm over here multitasking, my bad. And I've been sipping. So that's part of the multitasking I've been doing.
So, do anybody know that they said Kanye West is missing? He been missing since December I think it's the 7th. Christmas just passed, New Year's. His kids or ex-wife haven't seen him, so it's a lot going on with that situation. They was just basically saying like again when it's dealing with something that went on with uh what's my baby the guy that just passed away. Somebody help me. Um
Oh,
Twitch.
Virgil.
Take off.
no,
Virgil.
no, the guy that danced.
Twitch.
Switch.
Yes, Twitch.
Twitch.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's something that exactly. Thank you, KK. So it's something just like that. But if y'all read the article, it's very, very sad. So a lot of people don't know that he's missing. How many people on here know that he's missing? If y'all did know, raise your hands. If you didn't, um, this is deep because he's been missing for over 3 weeks now.
Yeah, I heard something about it, but I just thought it was like one of them like it's
No.
just Kanye being, you know what I mean? That's what I thought. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
just thought it was Kanye just being Kanye, but I'm starting to I'm starting to
Yeah.
notice
Did you
now that like
Google it,
it's something
baby?
serious. Yeah, I
Uh
looked it up
huh.
earlier.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's
I
that
seen it
serious
earlier,
though.
so
I mean, we'll
man, I
never
thought he
know that
do
if it's that serious
he
until he actually
do that on
speak about it.
purpose.
Go ahead.
Or it be a
He
bigger
doing it.
outcry for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true
Let's
too.
talk
That's
about it.
true. That is so true. But I did know that they was talking about like they brought in Jay-Z and all of them, and but he's missing. I mean, that's the whole thing. He's missing.
Well, in all honesty, especially with everything that goes on and what's going on with him, it makes me worry. You know,
Exactly,
I
exactly.
don't know. I don't know his mental state. I know he's not easy to access anyway, right? Because he's not a phone guy. Doesn't or I don't know how. But uh, shoot, but or it could just be Kanye going somewhere and doing something. I don't know. But it's still worryful, especially around the holidays, right?
I wouldn't be concerned, except yeah,
That's a
they say he
fact.
missed Christmas with
I
his kids, and I feel like no
exactly.
matter what's going on, he wouldn't do that.
Exactly, and that was the same thing with Twitch. So
So
yeah, so that's something everybody needs to worry about. And he was with the Illuminati, yeah, with Jay Z and them. So we don't really know what went on. Something ain't right. Let's talk about it.
The
It's
boule. They call it the boule.
okay.
Talk
I
about
think if sorry,
So go ahead, baby.
if I can if I can just say, speaking from, oh man, this is me laying it on the table. Yeah, I guess y'all gonna get to know me tonight. From someone that I can't say exactly like mentally what he's going through, but for someone in his position, he might just need a timeout. But if I'm thinking about the mental aspects of the situation, I feel like for me, I'm a talker. And if the person that he is closest to and that he really opens up to, they haven't heard from him, I feel like that's when there's a problem, because I suffer from PTSD, anxiety, depression. I can, things like that, right? And I know for me, when I need a break, I will step away from everything, work, everything. Yes, I'm a mom, but still, sometimes I just have to close everybody out. But I always leave at least one person, and that was my best friend for over 40 years. So if that person closes out completely, in my opinion, I feel like that's when there's a really big problem.
That's a fact.
And they
yeah,
have
cause
closed the family off to him before, though, haven't they?
you his kids
I
Or
and
don't
he
stuff.
could
remember
be in
that
an institution where they don't allow him to have contact with no
exactly.
one, and able
Ooh,
to get
that
himself
too.
together.
But yeah, well, that could be true. That's the best thing, right? If he is actually somewhere, but if his family would actually know that, so yeah, so I hear exactly what you're saying. I wouldn't.
I mean, his family would know, but they had to probably fill out some type of form,
Yeah, somebody
not
would know
release
he's
no
in a facility,
information. I don't think.
right?
I'm just hoping for the best. I don't want to
Well, is it
speak
so?
nothing negative.
Well,
So I know the
I'm
last
just
time
hoping
that
he
they
okay
seen him,
and just getting himself together for the most part.
Aruba. That's the last time that they seen him. They seen him. That he his cell phone wouldn't work out there. Just different things wouldn't work out there. Again, he did go through something. You know what I mean? So again, people overlook the mental issue with a person going through so much. You know what I mean? So hey, one, he might don't want to be around nobody anymore. He just want to distance himself from his family and everybody. But what I'm saying is, what I know, what his lawyer said is he's missing. He's not talking.
Yeah, but if you related to like how Rain said though, it's like maybe it's that the one or two people he talking to who aren't talking to the media that he checking in with. Because then
well,
yeah,
hopefully,
it's like his
hopefully.
lawyer who trying to drop him, trying to contact him. Another dude who trying to sue him for millions of dollars, trying to contact him. Like, come on, like who wouldn't be avoiding those types of people in the first place? On top of everything else that's going on.
That's a fact.
Well, that would make you feel more lonely, right? So you never. I mean, see, yeah. Now you got me worried, honestly. Yeah, because nobody wants to. No matter what Kanye's done and all this, it's not like you ever want to see anybody do anything. And I think it was a DJ, right? Was it? It was DJ Twitch. Was it DJ Twitch?
No, he was a dancer. What? No, he was a dancer.
I thought he was a DJ.
He was a DJ
Yeah,
on
for
Ellen
Ellen. I think
DeGeneres
he was
show.
Ellen
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
show.
right. He got the Ellen job. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, and I think when that ended, he went into a depression. You know what I'm saying? That's that's you guys were, but that I didn't know they were close friends. Were they?
Who?
Him and Kanye?
Oh, I
Because
don't know.
somebody brought that. I didn't know if that was like a similar thing.
No, I think
Anyway,
she was saying it's just kind of it
Comparing
feels
the two.
suspicious the same way.
okay,
Yeah.
got you.
There, a lot of people are trying to. I guess I don't know what to say to what this person is. Or I mean, not to say it like that, but I saw some on Instagram, Jeffrey, whatever. I guess a cross dresser, whatever the person is. I seen that they said something about Illuminati this. So I think a lot of people say Illuminati. That person said that he or whatever they identify as wants to you know what I mean, been hiding from the Illuminati for X amount of years and Kanye need to watch out. So a lot of people saying Illuminati, people trying to kill people because of what they saying and what they doing and shit like that. So I don't know. But that's what's been going around. People are saying that, you know what I mean?
You're saying they're saying that with Kanye?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Kanye,
Well,
a few people.
I could. I'll be honest, man. I saw a guy lose his mom, same age, right around Kanye's age, and they ain't been the same since either. So I just think a lot of it has to do with that. I really do. Just and maybe not getting the right help at the right time. That's my guess. But I think he never dealt with that. So
But see,
I
here's
don't
my
think it's
pushback.
Illuminati stuff. I don't believe in like that.
Me
I
neither.
the Kardashian. I understand all that, but I just feel like this man's just a broken man. That's all.
But see, here's my pushback. I don't believe a broken man um can get to the levels, the heights of success that he's been able to obtain if he's truly broken. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That man is he knows what he's doing. I believe it. I believe he knows what he's doing. He know what he's saying. Even if he fuck up once or twice, he fucking up, but he knows how to work it. He still was able to get multi hundreds of millions. You know what I mean? After that,
Yeah,
you know
but
what I'm saying?
then he breaks it. You see, my whole point is self destructive behavior, man. Sometimes you get to that point and then you fuck it off. I mean
But that's
that
jumping the
happens.
gun, though. I
Yeah,
think I
I
think
don't
we're
like that
jumping.
narrative
No,
though. That this whole
No,
thing
no,
is because he
no.
lost
We're
his
jumping the
mom.
gun. We're jumping the
you don't
gun,
think
bro.
so? Well, I
We
just wonder
jumping the
because he
gun. It
did change
only been
after.
what only been like 3 months. We jumping the gun. Another year, we gonna say something different. This shit been happening for him consistently for at least 5 to 10 years of him saying some wild shit. People not fucking with him, and it's looking bad for him. To put some product out and start moving with another group of people, and then he start getting shit going, and now he's moving again. So we only talking about it because we seeing what's going on right now. You know what I mean? That's all I want to say.
Thank you, Manny. Yeah, that's all facts. Yeah.
Hey,
Yep,
Queen,
yep.
Queen, I want to get my bullshit off.
Well, you thought, yeah,
I'm off
yeah. I
this
got you.
month.
I got you
I
this
got
week, this
bullshit now.
Monday.
I didn't know you was on. I didn't even know about that shit. So
What?
yeah, you got.
See?
Alright, so I'm gonna get my little bullshit off. I try to find something real
Go
quick.
ahead and post
You
it.
know
But
what I'm
yeah,
saying? Nah,
definitely let's
I
send
got it.
prayers up for him, y'all. Let's just send some prayers up for him.
Nah,
Regardless
salute,
of what
salute
he
to that
going through
shit.
or what people think or whatever the case may be, he's still a human being. Send prayers up for him and just make sure that when he come back safe. That's all I
Yeah,
gotta
That's a
say.
that's all.
fact.
That's all. Just salute to him. Once again, salute to Rain again. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody going through something. Peace to all y'all, man. Sending healing energy to all of y'all. So I got okay. So I got article right here. It's not all the way an article. I just took a meme, but I've been doing the research. I'm gonna find an article and post it if need be. But so Cavante St. Davis, he got arrested for battery and domestic violence. Now they're saying his domestic partner said that
His
she
baby
lied.
mama.
Said that she
Yeah, I
lied.
thought we talked about this.
I mean, not on here though. Not
Oh,
on not on open topics. We probably
the
talked
open
about it.
topic.
Probably talked to another show, but I mean,
Tap
damn,
into the zone, but go ahead.
hold on. I
Oh,
figured
that's right. Okay.
He be trying to
I
still.
figured it was tap into the zone, but hold
Gotta
on,
be-
don't stop. Now you trigger had to say that. You like tap into the
Yeah,
zone.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
That
know
was,
what I
hey,
mean?
yeah, but speak on it, man. You know, elaborate. Let's get to it.
Let's go.
Hold on. Hey, yo, Dominican, you can't be stepping on my shit like that. That's fucked up. You're like, nah, nigga, that we talked about that. Next. But, I mean, I don't really know too much about it. I ain't gonna lie, but from what I heard, she's saying that she initiated it. He didn't hit her. She was putting hands on her. And the bigger picture, what I want to talk about is how, you know what I mean, how both people, men and women, use the court system to their benefit because they feel away, because they're angry, upset, and they want to get back at the other person by using the judicial system. You know what I mean? To hurt them. You know what I mean? I think it's wrong. So that's the only thing. That's what I want to say.
And backtracking too. So you know, she backtracked on it. You know, she said he didn't hit her. You know, in that phone call, she said he was trying to. You know, what I'm saying she thought he was about to kill her. So she definitely backtracked, and I think that do happen a few times more than often. You know.
She paid him off.
Shit, and
Let's
not
be
only
real.
her, didn't she say they child also?
He paid her off. That's it. That I mean, that's all I got to say.
What?
Listen. If this dude hits as hard as he hits, if he hit her, wouldn't he be fucked up? We saw Ray Lewis, right? We saw Ocho Cinco, right? I forget Chad John, you know what I'm saying? We seen it. These dudes are strong, athletic men. So if he really did some damage on her, wouldn't we see it? Wouldn't it be prevalent? You know what I mean? Wouldn't it be obvious? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's true or not. I wasn't there, but I don't think it's true because they would know if it was true or not. Her jaw would be broke. Something, you know what I mean? You'll see some shit, you know what I mean? Yo, y'all been quiet. Y'all got me feeling like I'm
Well,
saying
I
something
don't know
wrong.
too much about it. Do you got like an article at the top that we could look at it or whatever?
Nah. I
Oh,
am
okay,
Queen.
okay,
I put that shit on my ass. I just saw it while we was talking.
Hey,
I
very
put that
funny,
shit on
She
my
man.
ass.
even went on
I just saw
Instagram
it.
and
I just
said that
saw it.
the story was made
Yeah,
up.
Lord
I just looked at a
Jesus.
meme. I just looked at a meme. I looked at a meme. I ain't gonna
Hey y'all, he been trying to get my topic the whole night. I'm telling y'all.
lie.
He been
Yeah,
saying,
trying to get
Queen,
my
what you gonna talk
ocean.
about? I said, none of your business, not tonight.
Yeah, so I don't got too much information. I just want to bring it up there. My
Okay,
bad. I'm gonna
yeah.
find one. I'm
So
gonna get a good
if
one. I'm gonna get a
anybody
good
else
one,
got
y'all.
anything to talk about, or if we can keep
I
going.
go with one. Hold up,
All
I
right,
got one.
thank
I got a quick
you.
one right quick. Hold up.
While he bringing that up, I did see a cute story on
Let's talk
Instagram
about it.
about a mom, a dad, and a baby who all got the same birthday. They were like, "There's a 1 in 133,000th chance that that could happen."
What?
Well, let's talk about it.
So
That's
you
dope.
said the mom,
The
the
mom, the
dad,
dad, and they just had a newborn on.
and got the same birthday.
Yeah, they all have the
That's
same
dope.
birthday.
Oh
That's
my
dope
gosh,
as
that's
shit.
beautiful.
That's so
That is so
cute.
beautiful.
Man, she had a good one. I should have took that one. I'm
You know what I'm saying? Here we go. That's what I want to talk about.
All right.
Everybody, all right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Now go ahead, y'all. Are we doing it in order, Queen, or we just going how we going?
No, no, no. So I don't want to put nobody on the spot. So if
Shit, I'm going
anybody
next. I go ahead.
oh yeah, Trigger said he going. Go ahead,
Sugar
baby.
ready? All right, shoot to
Go ahead,
Queen,
baby.
Queen,
Welcome, Queen.
Prophecy in the zone as well. Rain, welcome as well. Shoot to E Love, you know the
Everybody
zonies, you already
was.
know BCB. Everybody, you know what I mean? KK, you
Hey,
know what
hey,
I mean?
hey.
Rain, you already know. Ready, Trigger King, Gundy, myself, Queen, let's get it.
Let's talk about it.
All right. Well, next up, sad news to report, man. As y'all seen over the past couple of days, man, we lost a legend in the rap game. One who put it down for the females in the South
I
early.
knew you was gonna do that.
And artists like Crime Mob, you know what I'm saying, Diamond and Princess, they look up to Gangsta Boo. She sadly passed away. She was found dead on Sunday afternoon in the neighborhood west of Memphis International Airport. The Memphis Police Department said in a statement on Monday there were no immediate signs of foul play. The police said, adding that the investigation into her death is ongoing. So this is a sad news for the rap community. A lot of people in the South are sad right now. They it's reports saying it was an overdose, and rappers like let's see, Two Chains came out, and man, it's speculation going on, and he goes on to say, Two Chains reacts to the passing of Gangsta Boo. All this fentanyl shit is killing too many of us. This shit is horrible. So, a lot of people thinking, it has something to do with fentanyl, and that's a problem in the community right now, So I guess I don't know, if you can't tell what if it looked different than cocaine or whatever, but fentanyl is a problem in the community, and it's a sad day in hip hop for sure, still.
As of right now, I'ma say a medical issue because the live I seen she was foaming out the mouth. So right now with that fentanyl, it's just speculation.
Right, that's a fact.
It could have been a seizure. It could have been any, type of health issue. I'm not just gonna say, well, she died of fentanyl because we don't know facts yet.
That's a fact. That's a
A part
fact.
of me, a part of me feel like sometimes they're using fentanyl like they use people with COVID. Like I think some people didn't really die of COVID, but they saying it was. You know what I mean? Just like some people might have done a drug and probably their body reacted differently with it, but they saying it's fentanyl that did it. You know what I'm saying? Um,
I mean, it's a
But
possibility
but but
because
but
she
come
been
on now,
fighting.
that's really killing people right now. That's the new
no, it
shit.
is. No, no,
It's killing them
that's
left and like
no, that's what I was about
no
to
time.
say.
Yeah, I know, baby.
That's what I was about to say after that, because you already know. You already know.
Yeah, but
But
she been
I
battling
lost.
a drug addiction for years. But
For
until
years.
family members come
I lost
out and
my
say,
brother.
you know.
I lost my brother to that shit, so I know it's real. But I gotta take myself outside of it and look from an outside looking in type shit. Um, we don't know yet. You know what I mean? So the autopsy and all that shows up, then we can really determine what's what. But I do think they are using it, but it is crazy though. Fentanyl is fucking up the part of my language. It is destroying the communities that we in. It is killing people and people don't know what they getting, so it's even worse. You know what I mean? Some people do it. Some people do fentanyl, but a lot of people are dying, you know what I mean, because they don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I landed.
All right. Well, what I'm saying. I was gonna play a song by her today,
Yeah, I was
but
going.
uh,
Any
I
like
but I am
what?
gonna do a little tribute to her Friday on Tap Into the Zone. But I would like to play one song to end this article out. I do want to appreciate Rain for saying what she said earlier. And I dedicate this next song to you as well, and everybody who lost somebody. I played this song during Tap Into the Zone. Somebody was really feeling it. It helped them out. So I just want to play that again. Then I'll be done with my article.
you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh, baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling in the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Rain and everybody who lost somebody and they're still thinking about somebody they lost. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm done.
Thank you,
Thank
Trigger.
you, thank you, thank you for that. That was dope. That got me in my feelings as well. Thank you, Trigger, for that. That was dope. That was fire.
Yeah,
Salute to
salute to
Trigger.
you.
Real talk, real talk. Anybody else? Next topic. Anybody else from the team? Me, Trigger, and Mamie went. Who's
Don't,
next? Who's
hey yo,
next? Who's
don't, hey
next?
yo, Queen, don't do me like that. Don't
Well,
act
you
like
really
you
didn't
forget
have
my
a
name.
topic because you was trying
Don't
to
do that.
bite. Let's
Don't
talk
do
about
that.
it.
Don't do that. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
a
he was
couple
trying
more.
to
Let's talk
bite though.
about it.
Yo, he really was. He didn't know where I was
Yo,
coming.
I
I'm,
got one,
I'm gonna have a
and I
couple.
think
Let's
You
talk
this is
didn't
about
know
it.
dope.
where I was coming. You didn't know how I was coming.
I got one.
All right, thank you, baby. Go
I
ahead.
got
Go
one,
ahead.
and I think this is dope. I think it's dope because, like, you know what I mean? As y'all know, Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons, you know what I mean? It's official now. You know what I mean? The world can start wondering if they dating or not. So it's official. You know what I mean? They're official couple. You know what I mean? And I think it's dope because like everybody been wondering like are they messing around with each other on a couple songs. Yo Gotti done, you know what I mean? Done shouted her out, you know what I mean, on a couple songs. Back in 2015 when it goes down on the DM, you know what I mean, he shouted her out on that joint. And then one of his moves, well not recent, but one of his other songs, so what the fuck was the name of the song? Uh I forgot the name of the song. Shit. But yeah, like I think it's dope. You know what I mean? Just to see them come together after, even though she was engaged to somebody else, and they got a 6-year-old kid. But you know, the dude he died, so he got killed. You know what I mean? He got killed back in November 2018. So now, you know what I mean? I guess now her and Yo Gotti, you know what I mean? They together. You know what I mean? Like they posted pictures on Instagram on New Year's Eve. Um, Together. You know what I mean? Yo Gotti hopped out. I guess it was the Rolls Royce. You know what I mean? It was a little rainy. Had the umbrella for her, held the umbrella up for her. I think that was dope. You know what I mean? Oh, the other song that he had with Chris Brown back in 2017, called "Save It for Me." You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's dope. You know what I mean? Like Yo Gotti said in a song that like you know what I mean. Like her late husband, he was cuffing her because I guess Yo Gotti was on her line and he tried to hurry up and marry her,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean.
Nobody bring Monica. My bad.
But they called the engagement off back in 2018. You know what I mean? They called it off and yeah, now she's with Yo Gotti now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think this is great, man. He manifested it. He got it. And I
Mm-hmm.
was gonna report on this like a couple weeks ago because they was being spotted, overseas and a couple
Yeah,
places,
it was
over the
overseas.
course of the past 3-4 months. So to see them come out officially with it, man, I think that's what's up. He did put it in a couple songs, and
Yup.
he made that
Uh,
push and went and got it, man. So salute to
manifest,
them.
Yup.
manifestation. What's it called?
Manifestation.
Manifestation. You heard?
You
Hey,
know what I
yo, she could have
mean?
been with Bow Wow right now. You heard? But you know what I mean? She
Like
be
he
yo God.
said
She
in the
came up.
song, that he in the 2017 song "Save It For Me," which he collaborated with Chris Brown. He said pass my number. He said pass my number to Angela. I thought I had her. Her nigga cuffing her, married. It made me madder. I respect it. I'm moving on, but the truth is, I want her better. Me saying her name made him move faster. You know what I mean?
Cap.
He said that. He said that in his song. That's what he said in one of his songs. So, I mean, the "Save
That's
It For Me"
game.
song. I mean, he said me saying her name made him move faster. You know what I mean? So that's the proposal, when she was supposed to get married back in 2018. And then, on the it goes down in the DM. He said, and I just follow Angela. Boy, I got a crush on Angela. They, uh, they're like, damn, Gotti, you bold. Fuck it, I'ma let the world know.
That boy
Talk
might put a
about it.
ring on it, man. You know what I'm
Oh yeah, I
saying?
think I,
I'm
Yeah, I
happy
think
for him
so.
because he been
That'd be
after her
dope.
for years. But I just
That'd be
want to know,
dope.
how did he grow a beard in 24 hours?
Man,
Dead.
they know
yo,
You know how he did
they be
it.
getting that whatchamacallit. They be
he
getting that
was
I'm just
whatchamacallit
munching.
The
saying,
tattoos.
lace front.
He was
Not
Nah, they
the
be
munching.
lace
getting those.
front
They be
beard.
They do.
yo, that's a lace front. That's
They
crazy.
do
That's
got
crazy.
those. That's
Who
why I'm
said
like,
that,
oh shit,
Queen?
that really might be his beard.
Shout out to Yo Gotti. I
excuse
don't
me,
think
y'all.
Yo Gotti doing that. Yo Gotti ain't doing that though. I think he just got the little implants. I think they did the implants on his
Lace
face, which is
front.
crazy. Yo, that's OD. Yo,
Yeah,
smack
but you know what
that
I
back.
mean. So
Somebody
I
gotta
just I
smack
just
Yo
feel as
Gotti.
though,
VIP.
He got that
you know what I mean. I
Hans
just feel as though,
Wyman.
like I said, that's dope. I just feel as though that's dope. You know what I mean? Like my man got what he. You know what I mean? Because if you've been saying shit since
I ain't gonna
2015,
lie, B.
if you've been saying shit
Vanessa,
from 2015, like come on, like let's be real here.
Vanessa the one though.
You've been chasing 2015, like come on, let's be
But
real here. That's dope.
yo, Gundy. Vanessa the one though.
I don't like Vanessa. I like Angela.
I like
I
Even
like
Angela a little more.
Vanessa.
even
I like her
even when I
attitude
seen her
though.
on the
What?
shows, even on the shows,
I
I
think
always like
Vanessa
I
is better
always like
though.
the Angela.
Nah, I like her energy, but but Angela is a wanna be like I wanna be hood. You not hood. I wanna
Nah,
be with the
I don't get that. I don't think that's her, bro.
like that.
I don't think that's her.
Hey, and the songs he
I
put
think
in, they were hits too, man.
Yup. The
look at
goes
He ain't
down
put on no
goes
B
down in the
side
DM.
songs. Now he put on them
every
singles.
figure.
Yo, the goes down in the DM joint. That joint that peaked at number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100. That peaked at number 13. Um, the Save It
Well, I
For
was
Me
up, man.
joint. That shit. I forgot what number that was. It don't really say either. But yeah,
Shout
word.
out to them,
So
man.
word
Okay, I
up.
have a topic. What about Michelle Obama saying that she couldn't stand Barack the first 10 years of their marriage?
Well, she should have left him and not
Who?
get no money. She should have left his ass and not get no fucking money. Like, I'm tired of women. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm
She
sorry.
said she
Ooh,
couldn't
you
stand
better
him.
not do that. Manny, check your text message.
Yeah,
Go
she
ahead.
said the first 10 years she did not like that man.
Oh, that's not bad.
No,
Yeah,
she
that's
Yeah,
did.
not
I
bad.
Why
First
seen
10
10
that
years
years.
too,
living in marriage? If
KK.
you don't,
he
You
probably
still
didn't
love
like
him.
her
I mean,
either.
she
She did
still love
not
him.
like him.
You cannot
She said
like a
Yeah,
person
everything
you
for a
about
right.
him
while.
Like
got
somebody
on
to
her
love
nerve.
him.
They say
Yeah,
if you
you
get
And
right.
through
she
the
Like
left
first
him
somebody to
10,
love
you
Tuesday
gonna make
anyway.
it forever though.
him.
No,
Man,
but
I
she
don't
was.
have
I
to
But
mean, in
she
like
10
was
you to
years,
saying,
people
yeah.
gonna
Go
change,
ahead,
you know.
KK.
Maybe some
I
habits she
don't
didn't
gotta
know
like you
about or
to love
something. I
me.
don't know.
I could love you and not like
That's
you.
funny.
That nigga Barack was dropping. He was dropping
He
wood
was
off
dropping
somewhere else.
bombs in that joint. You heard?
You heard? He was dropping bombs somewhere else.
Shit, they got
But 10
threats and
years is a
shit.
long time not to like somebody, bro.
That's what I'm
Like, right,
saying. I'm
that's
not
what
gonna
I'm
give
That's
no
saying.
people no
crazy.
10 years in there. I'm like, yeah, first
Yo,
10 years
no,
of
you
our
know why?
relationship, I didn't like you.
Yo,
Nah, fuck that. Let
What's
me
the
know in the
question?
first 3 days.
I mean, what we missing? We missing why? Why? Why didn't she like him? Cause he
That's why I
was
was like,
gone
why?
too
What is she
long.
doing?
He wasn't around a lot. All these type of things that brought her a lifestyle that she enjoyed for 10 years.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You
That
taking
don't
the
mean she
devil
Whoa,
had
in
to
the
whoa,
like
whoa,
how
room?
whoa,
he
whoa.
got
No, I
there.
think she had. I think
Nah, fuck
Michelle
out of
was
here.
already. Michelle was already educated. She was already. You know what I mean? They was already. She was already
That
Oh,
doing
she
part
her
would have
own
got to
true.
what
thing
she was
before.
by herself. She would.
She was
Hold
already
on,
doing that, bro.
hold
She was
on.
already doing that,
Hey,
bro. She
stop
was
that
already doing
bullshit.
that.
Let's not
She
And
let's
from
not
look,
O
let's
Okay,
not
Block.
let's
She
so
not
ain't
let's
like
let's
turn
not
this
herself
shit.
act like
really.
Let's
Michelle
she
turn
was
this shit
Obama
already
up.
ain't
doing that,
all her
man.
life been like, I
Let's
want to
turn this
be a
shit up.
first lady one
Let's turn
day.
this
Nah,
shit
too
up.
much on Michelle now.
Let's turn
Yeah,
this shit up.
don't
Nah, I
Bro,
love
be
like,
too
Michelle.
much
yeah,
on
She
let's
my
be
alright.
real
first
here,
lady.
bro.
She got the strongest. She got the strongest triceps I've ever
Let's
seen.
And
let's
she'll
let's
put you in
let's
a
be
headlock
real,
and
bro.
snap that scrawny little neck.
Man,
Don't
she
play
got
with
the
Let's
my
be
first
strongest
lady.
let's be
triceps
real
I've
here,
ever
bro.
seen in my
Sorry,
She
y'all,
life.
to
was always
all the
doing that.
football
She was
fans. They
always
said
doing
he's
her
in
shit.
grave condition. They just suspended the whole game.
Oh
Mmm.
no.
All right, listen though.
Right.
So listen, how she mad? How she living off of how he got there?
Bro, it's not
That
just
has
because of him that she's living the way she's living. It's not because of him, bro. If you actually do the research, she had a
Do you
higher
think he was
GPA in
happy?
college than
You
him.
think he was
She
happy?
like she's the one
Do
who
you
pushed
think
him
he
into
was
doing
happy?
politics. She's the one who
Do
got
you
him
think
into
he was
politics.
happy? Do you think he
He
was
if
happy?
was.
he wasn't,
If
he
you look
didn't
at
say
the
nothing. She said something.
Exactly. I
exactly.
don't like that. I don't like that
So
either.
okay. I'm not even gonna do that with
I don't like that. Why you talking shit?
you. You don't have to like it
Nah, I
have
don't
shit to
think it's
do with you
talking
though.
shit, bro.
And they happy now,
I
so
don't.
like
No,
I,
what's
we
the
have to
point?
hit, but I want to know why. I need to know why.
I mean,
I
unless you
mean,
could
Start
call
telling
Why,
Obama
life.
why
and
she
ask
didn't like
him.
it?
I don't know what you want us to do.
No, but that's fair. That's not fair to say you didn't like him for the first 10 years. When after he became president, or I mean that was only 8 years, but is it 10 years before?
it's
It's
I
probably
don't
10
know,
close
years
to
maybe
10
before.
Ragged
years
10
Capping a
years
before.
little
before,
bit.
way before he became president.
I
She
mean,
talking
it's
about
probably
when
a
they
little
was
bit
in
Yeah,
college and they
exaggeration.
first met. He probably was
That's
still
a,
becoming who the fuck he is today.
yeah.
He
exactly.
was
I
not
mean
great
that's
ass
a good. I
Yeah.
Barack
respect it though.
Obama
I
yet. He
respect
was a
it. I
little ass
respect it.
boy.
I respect it. I'm not saying she wasn't a rider. She definitely a rider. She's still a rider. I respect it. But
Um,
what's her point of you saying that? But it's not even her. I
I
think it's
mean,
people
it's a
blowing
story
it up.
though. It's a story that y'all
Yeah,
tell.
yeah, it's a story.
It's a
Exactly.
story that y'all. It's a story that y'all could tell. Yo, remember 20? Say like they got. Let's just use King and Queen number. They got 26 years in. All right, cool. They got 26 years in. 10 years. You know what I mean? Yo, man, that's 26 years later. But the first 10 years it was rough. You know what I mean? It's a story to
Right,
tell.
right,
You know what I mean? And it could be a little exaggeration as far as like the 10 years.
right.
Like that. Like I think that's
Yeah,
a
it
little
wasn't.
exaggeration.
It probably
But
wasn't the whole
but
time.
you know
It
what I
probably
mean?
was.
But at the same time, it's just
What the
it's
whole
just something to be
time?
able to look
10 years.
back
Yeah.
on it and
10
talk
years.
about it.
The whole
Like you
time
gotta think
you
about it.
you don't like me for
Look at
10
this.
years straight?
Look at this. Think
Nah,
about
you
it like
just
this.
didn't like me every now and then for 10 years. Like,
Think about it like this. Like 10 years ago, I just posted a video inside our
yo,
DC of us from
yo,
11 years ago. You know
yo,
what I
son, if
mean?
she didn't like him for 10 years straight
Think
But
about
you
it.
can
and really
stay.
didn't like him, that means she was really for the money grab. Like, I know you're going to be famous and rich, so fuck it. If she really didn't like him for
Nah,
10 years
bro.
straight, every day for
I
10
don't
years,
think it's that,
I
that
bro.
mean,
I
you
don't
can
means
think
love
that's a
somebody and
money
not
play.
like
It's a
them.
money play. It's a
I
money
don't
play.
think it's no money play,
Somebody,
bro. I don't think that because Michelle she's already
I'm thinking
established.
that.
She
I
was
don't
already
know if I'm thinking
established on
that.
her own. And then when they
Man,
came together,
No,
it
she
just made
you
wasn't.
gonna
No,
sense.
she
stop talking
wasn't.
about
Yes, she
my first lady
was.
like that.
Nah,
You gonna stop talking
nah.
about
She
my
was
first
already
lady like that.
established, my
I'ma
boy.
fight you.
That's your
Like
boy.
she
That's
was
your
already
who?
in
That's your who, Tina?
But
Chicago,
she
bro.
My
went
From
to
the
first
South
lady.
Harvard
Side, she was
herself.
already showing things.
Didn't she go to
She was
Harvard?
already, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
normally
She
I
put
go
her,
in, but I can't do that with Michelle. I'm gonna
They
let y'all
both
have
was,
it.
but he was smart too. He went to Yale. He went to Harvard too. Actually,
But I'm saying
I
come
said,
on.
again, like
that's
I
I
the thing.
said
mean,
Did
though,
both
man,
of
you
them
but
go to Harvard? But
so
she
that
didn't know
shows
he
like
was
it's not
gonna
about the
become
money.
president.
That shows
exactly.
like
You're
that
acting like
shows
Nah,
right
she
there.
she
That's
knew.
not
She
knew.
about the
knew he
money.
Like
had
she was, I'm gonna be a
ambition.
first lady
He
one
had
day. I can't
ambition.
wait.
He had
No.
ambition.
She didn't know that.
Yeah, nah, man, you can't get that one, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying hard though.
Yeah, you can't get that one, bro. You can't
He
handle
said
that
I'm
one.
I'm
trying
trying
hard.
hard.
You definitely can't handle that
Maybe
one.
with
Excuse me.
somebody else, but not Miss Obama. Absolutely not.
I
Not
know,
that one.
cause I love Michelle. I love Michelle. So it's hard for me to go against her like that. But I'm trying. But it's all good. It's all good. We can keep
Wait,
going.
speaking of which, y'all saw that clip when Obama was speaking and that lady yelled out that he was fine.
Ah, yes.
What? Was she look? She looked back crazy or
No,
something?
they you couldn't see her. It was the camera stayed on him in the clip I see. But he starts to say something, and she's like, "You are so fine." He was like, "What was that?" And she said it
Oh
again
shit.
loud, and everybody is cracking up. And they had an interview with Michelle later on, and she was like, "Yeah, he came home and told me about that." She said he didn't even talk about how she was like, "How'd it go?" He's like, "Some lady said I was fine." She was like, "Oh, okay."
That's funny. That's funny. I like what they got going on.
Hey, that man is fine to be his age, though.
He
I ain't
do
gonna
look
hold you.
good. Even when they
He
put
Cut,
really
that
cut
do.
out of here,
presidential stress
yo.
on
This
him
one,
and braid his
hey,
hair, he
hey,
still look good.
Hey,
Yes,
yo,
it's
hey, yo.
that
This what
walk
pissed
for
me off.
me, man.
This what pissed me off. This what pissed me off. If he
that
was
nigga got that
the
Disney.
nigga, if he worked at 7-Eleven, you wouldn't be saying that. Get the fuck out of here with that
What
shit. If
good
he's the
looking is
president, so
good
we look at
looking.
Good
alternatives.
looking,
Gunny, fuck
Nah,
right?
fuck
out of
out of here.
here.
No, y'all
He
be
That's
can work at
capping.
Family
irrelevant.
Y'all
Y'all
Dollar
be
are
if he
so
cute. He
capping.
ignorant
cute.
with that
Y'all be
stupid shit.
capping.
If
Fuck
you're a
out of here.
fine ass man,
If he
you're
worked
a
at
fine ass
7-Eleven,
man
you
in
wouldn't
a
be like,
garbage
oh,
truck.
he always
You're a fine
fine.
ass man in an
Y'all,
executive board. You're a
that's some
fine ass man
bullshit.
everywhere because you're fine. What are
That's
you
some
talking
bullshit.
about?
Some
So
It's
you
bullshit.
saying
only
basically you
if
saying
you're
us
ugly.
females goes after men's place of employment and not
No,
what
it's
they
a
have
it's a it's a
within.
thought of power. It's a no power. Yeah, yes, a thought of power that attracts you to them first, I believe.
Man,
And then
you
you like, oh yeah, you
sound
Now
fine,
you
you
trying to
fine.
tell
crazy.
me how my fucking brain works. I'm
Nah,
cool.
Danny going in, man.
yeah, I ain't playing. I've been drinking, so you know. I'm sorry. I'm ready to be drinking. You know what I mean? Ready to be tripping. He be drinking.
Well, whenever y'all finish it, I have a topic. I just tried to post it the way y'all told me to, but I guess I can't copy it off this thing right here. So, but I was gonna
Oh
tell
yeah.
y'all I just came about 21 Savage. I don't know if he going crazy on drugs or just delusional, because on this it says 21 Savage says he wants to be frozen so he can be alive in 21 21. I don't know how you planned on doing that, but he said he want his
He didn't
body
say
he want his
21.
body frozen.
He didn't say
Yeah.
21,
Well, they
21.
do
Did
have
He
he?
bodies
want to do the
frozen though.
cryo.
21, 21 pass. Am I tripping?
No, you
21,
I mean,
21,
did
man.
y'all see that where
Meaning
they froze those
2023.
eggs for 30 years?
I was like, cryo is a
Hold
thing,
on,
but
21, 21
Those
pass.
are eggs. Those are
yeah,
definitely
I was
Mm-mm.
like,
eggs.
they not
21
doing that to
21 ain't past, man.
bodies.
It's
They
2023.
talking about
Oh, I'm
21.
No, I
retarded.
was
My
saying
bad.
that anything is possible in today's world. Shit.
True.
And they
True.
said
21
just because
though.
they said because he said that, like, the scientists are now about to start doing research on how you can, freeze your body to live a long time. He said he wants to live a long time. So he
I
so he
believe
want to be frozen for
He
98
was
years.
Yeah, yeah, I
He's
believe
gonna
that.
live for however long God allows
By the
him.
time they figure
Right.
that out, he's not gonna be here no more. Let's be for real. Come on. How long they take to develop anything? No, he's not gonna
Nah,
be
you
here
don't
no
think,
right.
more.
yo,
Come
hey, yo,
on.
hey, yo, hey,
Forever.
yo, Dominican,
And
you don't
even
think
if
they
they
doing
do,
that
he
reason?
won't get
Yeah,
credit
because
for
No,
on
it.
this
And
Dominican,
that part.
okay,
Dominican,
because
you don't,
on here they say
Even
you
they
don't think
Well,
they
you
preserving
gotta
his
freezing?
but
organs.
like
think.
she
You,
Hey, yo,
said,
you
you
don't
gotta
think they
think.
freezing?
Can I weigh in? You
You don't
gotta
think they
just
freezing?
think. It's really how they're gonna preserve the skin, because the heart is the thing that beats the whole. That's what gives you life.
Right.
So they could freeze the heart. They do it all the time. At the hospital. So they could. I don't know how long. I don't think that long, but maybe that's what they're working on to try to see if they could preserve a heart that long. His heart, which you had to
Nah,
put.
they can do it.
Yeah,
Well,
they
they
Yeah,
said
got
on
frozen
here,
bodies
yeah.
right
nevertheless,
now, with
But
hopes
then
to bring
right.
them back to
they
life.
just have to focus more on their
They
on
can
his
do it.
skin, and I guess it's yeah,
Nah, he
mostly
gonna
yeah,
his
you
look
got to
skin.
figure
crazy.
out how
He
to
gonna look
preserve
like
that
21
too.
Savage. He
Man,
gonna
they
look like
got
an
Area
avatar.
51, bro.
He gonna
They
look
they
like an
got
avatar.
51.
Yeah, they say
Then
he'll
you
be a
know
hundred.
they gonna do
Okay, they
that
say
shit.
he's currently 30 now. If he live until 21 21, he would be 129 years old, which would be impossible to achieve in his lifespan.
Man,
He losing his
look.
goddamn mind.
No, he done lost it. Hell.
Nah, he not. He not. No, 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 no. He not. No, he not. He not thinking outside. He not thinking out.
My man
He
off
thinking
that walk.
outside the box, but he not thinking.
He off that
He not
Waukesha.
thinking irrationally. That's a rational thought. That's a logical. Cause look at what the technology is doing. Come on, they're making robots and shit. They already clone. They're cloning cows. They clone
A
cows.
robot is one thing,
No,
like
they
you
clone.
like
But listen,
no,
Dominican.
but like the professor just said, Manny, preserving that is gonna
Yo, we
be
not
a
calling
long
professor today.
science to try to
You
figure
know,
that out.
I
It's more
refuse to
than just
call.
freeze them and leave them.
I refuse to call Yaz professor tonight. What is not the.
Whatever. I'm gonna keep calling her that.
I'm just playing. I'm just
What
playing.
the
No, 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 no.
professor,
Hey,
Listen,
hey.
man?
yo, Dominican. No, no, Dominican, real quick. So, look. They already cloning shit. So you don't think they could? Come on, they cloning
That's
animals. You don't think they could
not
clone a
that's
human being?
different, man. You're taking what I'm telling you is that cryo freezing, it's past like you putting ice in the freezer. It's like you're not supposed to really touch it cold. It's gonna be a long, long, long process of them trying to figure that out. He's not going to see it, even if it's
Mm,
true. I know they always doing
right,
something behind the scenes, government wise, especially
right.
science wise, because they trying to figure out
Area
how to make the
51.
human race last forever,
It's a
even though
fact.
they done diminished
Area
all the damn
51.
resources.
Area
So yeah, I
51.
know that, but I'm saying I don't think he gonna be around to witness that. I don't think so.
Right.
That's why they even had
Exactly.
conversations of just moving people's consciousness into robotic stuff because they can't figure out how to keep that body forever.
Exactly. And I don't even see why he want to live forever anyway. Who can you imagine yourself being 129 years old? What can you possibly
You
do?
waking up in that body creaking and cracking and
Hell, okay. Okay. I good. Please. I wouldn't even want to live that long.
especially after that
I,
nap, it's gonna be fucking crucial. God damn. No,
Oh
I'm
I
shit.
got a
good.
topic for the ladies.
Damn.
I got a topic for the ladies, and the fellas can chime in too if they want to. I want y'all ladies' opinion on this one. I was watching
He'll be
Facebook the other
dropping an EP, that's what.
day.
At
I was watching.
129 years old, I'm about to drop an EP.
I was
I
watching
wouldn't even
Facebook.
want to live that long. That seems like that'd be miserable as hell.
As fuck. You just imagine sitting on the couch just staring. Can't. Hell no.
Y'all stop. She
Can't
said just
walk.
stare. Okay.
Can't walk. Can't do nothing. Mm-mm.
Our bad DJ. What you was saying?
Man, look. Shit.
Oh no.
DJ, go
Somebody
ahead.
said that. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay, ladies. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt y'all or nothing like that. But the question was, I was watching this lady. I don't know what y'all call them, influencers or vloggers or whatever y'all call them. She had a thing. She said for the ladies today, which I need to do is stop asking these, stop going on these dates with men to go into the park or just going to get coffee with them just to meet them and all that. She was like, yeah, I need to stop all that bum shit and get with dudes that want to take you out to dinner and all that. So I'm thinking like, do you the majority of y'all ladies today feel like that way?
We still having these convos. I was hoping we was gonna leave these in the last goddamn year.
Oh, you ain't gotta answer. I'm
No,
just
you good. I
making just this discussion.
mean, no. I really don't care. What's important to me is that you take the time to plan a date. I don't really care what we do on the date, but it's important to me that you plan in the date. It's more important that you not like, yo, we'll just come over my house and watch a movie, have some wine. So no, it don't really matter. Dinner
Mm.
is, I mean, it's whatever. I always say, you was gonna eat today anyway, right? So like we can do dinner. We can also not do something that have nothing to do with food. I don't know. It don't really make a difference. Not too much.
You mentioned walking in the park. Is that what you said?
Yeah, because the lady was like, y'all women today need to get up off that bullshit with just if a man want to get to know you and all that instead of taking a stroll through the park or having a picnic in the park or Mickey taking you to a coffee
Uh,
shop and y'all chilling and talking and all that. And she was like, y'all need to get up off that bullshit. Y'all need to go ahead and have these dudes take y'all to 5-star dinners and shit.
mm, that ain't impressive though. Like I need somebody that actually got good sense. I want to save some money to build something now. Just because you take me to Ruth Chris, don't mean you got that. Mm, I need to see where your mental at. Like
Okay.
this is just where I'm at. Like any place is a good place to communicate. So as long as we ain't at a football game trying to talk, get to know each other, the football game will be fun. But what's the before, the after? Like it's all about where the environment and what you're trying to do. Like a first day, shit. If he got it to take you to a 5-star restaurant, that's cool. But if he ain't got it and what I'm saying, just want to go
sit at a public place, that's cool too. But let me see where your head at, cause all that other shit is irrelevant.
Okay. All right.
Facts. Either
Uh,
either one of those dates, we gonna find out over the
Right,
dinner or over the walk in the park. You still gonna expose something to let me know whether this gonna go past this first date. Either way.
right.
Okay. I just like to pick mine sometime. That was okay. Cool. Thank you, ladies.
No problem. I had a topic, but I keep thinking about another topic that I wanted to talk about, but this particular topic just happened today. So I really wanted to discuss it because I've heard people talk about it before and I never really experienced it. And as soon as I seen it, I just wanted to turn my television off. Um, so my daughter came over so we could have dinner and everything. And I decided to, let's watch Disney, because she got me on her little Disney Plus account for the sake of my grandchildren. And so we chose this movie that she said, "Oh, this one's pretty new." And it's called Strange World. Has anyone heard of it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I
So,
No, I
watched that joint.
haven't.
Yeah,
Can
I
you put
watched
it
that
in the?
joint.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I
okay.
watched it.
So, I mean, I don't know what you want to see as a result from the link. I could find you the link on the reviews, and that can give you an idea of what's what.
Okay.
And I'll do that. I'll do that because I had looked it up. But what kind of upset me is in my past, I've done some things and lived a few lifestyles, but I just feel as though certain things shouldn't be forced upon children as far as, like sexual preference and things of that nature. And so one of the things that I seen, I mean, I thought it was, okay that they wanted to focus on interracial relationships. All right, you knock one down, but then the child of the interracial family um was basically gay. I mean, I don't know if that's the right word to use now since everything is so
Politically correct. Yeah.
yeah, he was on. I mean, I don't even know if I'm supposed
It
to say
was the first
homosexual.
gay. It was the first
I
gay
mean,
Disney character.
homosexual will be the
It
the
was the first
correct term, but
homosexual.
we
It's the
we know
first
what you mean.
homosexual Disney character ever. It's the first time Disney has ever done it. It brought up a lot of you know, like a lot of questions. Like Gina was saying, like it sparked a lot of conversations because it was Disney's first ever homosexual character.
And it like threw me off because I have three daughters, but my daughter has three sons. So like midways in the movie, I'm ready to cut this shit off. Like I don't
he was
judge.
like that.
Well, the thing
Shit,
is,
crazy trigger.
like for me, I like okay, so I've been inside of the LGBTQ community before in my youth. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel as though like okay, we see things day to day, but it's a Disney movie and it's rated PG. It's like I don't know. I just feel like I understand society allowing for there to be a resource, but it seems like the agenda is really being pushed. Like children don't have to it don't have to be in a damn cartoon. I don't know. Like me
I agree with
personally,
you. I
I
agree
didn't
with you, man.
yeah, I didn't I mean we didn't have
Yeah, I'm
I
with her
mean we
on
didn't
that one.
think about Bert and Ernie, but they were sleeping
I
in the
missed
same
out.
They was
bed.
gay.
I missed what was going on. Yeah, they definitely was gay though. I missed what was
Bird
the
Ernie
topic
definitely
though.
was gay.
Ernie and Bert was definitely gay.
Yeah, they
I
definitely
mean, it's not
was.
not that there's anything wrong with
Yeah,
being
there's
what
nothing
you
wrong with it, but
like, but they
Can y'all
definitely was.
say this Disney's first gay character or something?
That's what
yep,
they saying.
Why
But
they
it
doing
brothers
that
I
definitely
though?
think
That's
There you
that.
go.
Come on, that mean you are fucking passionate or showing it to kids, bro. That means you. Come on, I believe kids should be kids. Kids shouldn't be thinking about sex.
exactly
Period.
the little boy was acting nervous because his friends pulled up and it's a futuristic type of movie. So his
Shout out to
friends
my
pull
man,
up
futuristic.
his friends pull up in a car and he started getting nervous because of this little boy. And I'm like, see, this is too much detail to me. You know what I'm saying? And then the other agenda, his father, when his father was young, his dad ran off and never came back. And then they found him in this little strange world 25 years later. So it's like they pushing the agenda of the father being absent from the home. But then you walk into a
Mm-hmm.
father that's present in an interracial relationship, and then his
Mm-hmm.
only son, is
It's
gay and
All
gay.
don't
right,
know
let me
how to
try.
handle
Crucial.
it.
Let me
Stop
try to
it.
let me try to give a
Yo,
pushback just for the
that
sake
shit
of
was crazy, Future. I
just for
mean,
the sake of
Trigger.
That's crazy.
nah, that's OD.
This
Nah,
is they
I
like
don't
it's like three different
agree.
agendas in this one movie, bro. It's like three
Nah,
different
I don't agree
agendas.
with it, but I don't agree with it, but I wanna just give pushback. Let me find some type of way to give pushback. Let me see. Okay. Nah, they still wrong, but I already know what you're gonna say. But fuck it, let's do it. Just for the
And
I
sake
it's
of
know the
called
only
Strange
thing
no,
they
World.
no, 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 just for the sake of discussion. So let's say there are gay couples that want to be represented in these cartoons because they raising kids, whether it's however they got the kids, right? Let's say that's the case, right? And they trying to cater to those families. Is that what I'm saying?
No,
I
I'm
know that's
trying, I'm
only
trying, I'm
like
trying,
no,
I'm
bro,
trying,
and I
y'all. I'm
no,
know
trying,
that
bro,
y'all. I'm
no,
trying,
everybody
bro,
like
no,
wants
bro.
I'm
representation,
trying.
but the issue with a lot of this is always that if we're gonna have a conversation to our kids like, hey, other types of dynamics and people exist in the world, that's fine. But when you do stuff like this, then it forces me to have this conversation with my baby before I'm ready and my baby's ready.
Right. I
This
agree.
we
I
should
agree.
I shouldn't have to be sitting down with my 4 5 6 year old
Yeah, I don't want my
explaining
child
what
watching this shit like that.
homosexuality is.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous. If we're gonna
Exactly.
have the conversation, let's have it age appropriately. That's all I be saying. I
facts.
understand,
I agree
That's
with
a
you.
yes, the
fact.
world is changing and different families exist and everybody deserves to be represented in
Right.
positive
I
lights on
agree.
TV and know that it's okay to live and do what you feel and love. But when you do it like that, then you force it.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
I
I
have to
agree.
have this convo with my baby because my baby looking at me like, Ma, what happened? Why that boy did now I'm looking, oh damn, so it's, or now we gotta really make sure every time your baby about to watch something, wait baby, I gotta and while you sleeping
I
and watch
agree.
that on my own and screen it first, like
Oh
it's
wait,
then it's too much.
And that's
here's
what I
another
said.
here's another pushback. Another pushback is they're gonna see it anyway. That's what people might say.
I was
Wh-
just about to say
Well,
that.
but the
Yeah.
thing is, though,
But
it's
no,
a
it's still
Disney
it
movie.
still gotta be an age
Because it's in the
appropriate. It gotta be age
schoolhouses, it's in
appropriate.
the
Like, come on,
churches,
like
it's
you wanna have
everywhere.
a
YouTube,
O-
internet.
Okay, so
yeah,
look
but
though,
I'm
right?
saying, you have them discussions with your kids when the time comes. You feel me? Like, you don't put it in no fucking movie and knowing fucking trillions, billions, whatever the fucking world, whoever got Disney Plus is gonna be able to fucking see that shit.
And that's what
You,
I looked at. The fact that it was a
like,
Disney
come on,
movie,
yo.
like,
Yeah,
okay,
Disney.
so you have YouTube Kids. You can go in and restrict what your children are watching. You can go in and monitor. But then when you get to dealing with Disney Plus, you have this whole little ideal in your mind, like, okay, so there's restrictions. So like my daughter, she even has in her Disney Plus, she has a passcode on her account because her account allows for her to go to some more extreme Disney films. So we were in her account, but I never knew that strange world like myself. If I was to
Mm,
just be sitting down with my grandchildren, I didn't know that the LGBTQ agenda was on
right,
that. So it would have brought me to a space of saying, no, we're not finna watch this. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because and I
right.
understand that children are going to be exposed to things. We had to have a meeting when my youngest child was in middle school because it was an all girl school and girls,
Mhm.
thought that they were gay. So we had to have a meeting to bring about conversation about it. But that's still middle school. We talking about
Right,
my grandbaby 5. You know what I'm saying? My
that's
other
crazy.
grandson 2. So we
Hmm.
sitting up here and I'm like, damn, what is we watching? And why should I have to think that when I'm watching Disney? And I'm not opposed. Like once again, I was once a part of the LGBTQ community in my youth. So I'm looking like, damn, it's still a way that you go about handling things, and it should not just be the agenda forced in a movie. I guess. I mean, I
I mean,
understand where they're going.
Can we talk about rain? Salute the rain. Very profound. Can we think why this would be happening?
Well, I personally I know why a lot of things are changing as far as the representation and how things are at the forefront with the LGBTQ community. Majority of it is because when it comes to their agenda, they find unity within the LGBTQ
Oh, they
community.
need more people. It's like recruiting people, like type shit.
Well, it's not necessarily recruiting. It's just that when they are, it's no different than if we were in the urban community and we had complaints about the judicial system. If we actually wanted a change, then we would know law and how to take the proper steps in petitioning and getting signatures and then taking it to, you know what I'm saying, up to the judicial system to get something done. And
Right.
that's what they do, because a lot of people think, oh, they just happy people, the rainbow children. Well, the thing
Mm-mm.
is, they have issues within their community as well.
Let's
But when they have
exactly,
an agenda, they
exactly.
get it done.
No, and let's get to that. Let's stick.
They do be getting shit done.
Let's get to that. Let's get to that part though. Who's getting it done though? But who's spearheading the shit? So it's white people, just like with the feminist movement.
I can't say
White,
that it's. I can't say
no,
that.
white gays are getting shit going,
No,
and
it's not just them
black
though.
gays are pushing it. Is advertising it more.
So
Just like
here's the.
how the feminist movement was white women coming in. They starting shit with, and then now they want to talk to black women. Yo, yeah, yeah, man, they doing this wrong. Now black women is pushing the movement.
See, I can't really. I'm not gonna say I disagree, but I gotta tell you, like being in the community, and being a woman of, I don't say I'm black. I don't say I'm that melanated
Yeah,
thing.
I don't like saying that shit either, but that's how we identify. I mean,
I'm a Moorish American. I identify as a Moorish American. And so with that being who I am, I personally know that within that community, there's a group of, Asiatics or what y'all call black who are actually in a space where they want things done. And so color doesn't matter. Like they actually come together. And if it's a signature that's needed and you agree to it, you agree to it. If you don't, you don't. And that's one of the main problems that we have within our communities. We don't know which way to go when it comes to law and the system. So it's like if we don't know something, we don't get it done. We just complain on a phone or in a space and never really, get anything done as far as politics is concerned until they put a nigga in front of us and make us think that they're for us when actually their agenda is something different.
Let's
Initially, our
go.
people were
that's
not
my that was
Democrats.
my point. I wasn't articulating it correctly.
Oh, you good.
That was my point.
And my
Hold
apologies for
on.
my
You said what is
verbiage.
a Muji? What's a Muji? What you said you identify as a what?
No, sweetheart. You over here in hip hop
Now
zone. Do your
you good,
thing.
mama.
Yeah.
Nah, ma,
Real talk. It's just like your space. Nah, we don't do that over here. You
Well,
you giving good dialogue, so I'm loving it. So
nah, you
keep
good,
going,
ma.
babe.
You good,
well,
ma. I couldn't
No, what like
articulate it
what you
correctly.
said you
You said it
identify
perfectly.
yourself as? I want
a
to know.
Moorish
I ain't never heard that.
American.
A Moorish
A
American. Like
Moorish
what? I never
American.
heard of that. Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, I don't get on Clubhouse trying to push it. It's some that do, but for me, I take things from a more spiritual level as far as my place and my space. And the reason why I don't do a whole lot of talking on the Moors is simply because there are other people out here that have another agenda that has nothing to do with what we are about. And also because I am a leader, a lot of times people have expectations of things and they don't really know or understand that, growth is growth. You have a lot of people in certain spaces, they feel like it's no different than the church. If you feel like a person is a pastor, you just feel like they supposed to be God. No, I'm unfolding as time progresses and wisdom is obtained by way of understanding and knowledge and obtaining the experience to get there. So for me, I don't like for people to even know what role I play, where I'm at, because they get to thinking like, oh, she's supposed to be this perfect ideal of something, and that's not really how I move. I was taught to allow for ones to see my unfoldment and to be as real as I possibly can, be who I am. And I'm not a fake nor a phony, and I don't wear polished coats for nobody. So I don't just get on here and say what I say, but I will tell you quickly I'm not black, I'm not Negro, or I'm not colored, because those were names that were given to slaves by slaveholders in 1779, and it lasted until 1865 during the time of slavery, you
Let's talk
know.
about it.
But
Let's
this is a
talk
new
about
era
it.
of
Yo, I'm
time.
feeling your energy. Keep talking. Keep running that math. Let's go.
So this is a new
Thank
era of
you.
time now, and all men now must, proclaim their free national name to be recognized in the government in which they live and the nations of the earth. So, the way things go, it's like this United States Constitution was put in place by our people. Actually, a lot of times we don't understand all of that, and so we can use it to our advantage as long as we come together as a collective. And so, what's really going on? That First Amendment, when they talk about freedom of religion, because we are a religious organization, we can take those things. And Noble Drew Ali came before us to make us a nation. So you have a lot of people out here looking to be sovereign, but they recognize Noble Drew Ali as being sovereign, which allow for us to be a nation, which is what you see when you see those Asians in their little space and they got Chinatown. And when you see the Italians and they represent their flag, we have a flag, but majority of our people don't understand that we have someone that is in representation of us as a nation. We just got so many fools out here selling people broken dreams that nothing is being recognized as a collective of who we really are. So we had Marcus Mosiah Garvey came through as the forerunner who came to Noble Drew Ali and was like, look here, brother, we got to do something a little bit different for our people. So it was during the time of Black Wall Street and it was about to crash. And they were the ones that had these people crashing shit because our people were actually coming together as a collective getting that bread. And when they started getting their own laundromats, getting their own warehouses and putting things together, it began to shake up shit. You understand? And so we still have it, but as
That's a
all
fact.
things, you always have ones that come in and try to infiltrate a system, and most times it be your own people. And so people were looking to try to come in and tear it up. And so, your good old Elijah Muhammad, the head of the Nation of Islam, he was also a student of Noble Drew Ali, and he took it and he did what he did, but at the same time he still got people thinking they black. And so as long as you think you black, you still property of these people. So it's some hard work, and I may not see things collectively get done while I'm here, but I'm gonna do my best to make sure I do what I gotta do, because I promise you I never knew that I wasn't a I didn't know. I didn't know who I was, but I knew that I was gifted by God. And so I do my job as I see fit. And so it's better for people to see you for who you are than for you to be a fake and a phony. And I ain't that. Never will be and never have been. So
Yeah,
sheesh.
you broke that down
For
respectfully, honey.
real.
I love it.
Broke that shit down. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry, I'm a
Mm.
little elevated.
Oh nah,
Very
you
knowledgeable.
hey, you might need to stay elevated. Drop some more.
You hear
Drop
me?
some more.
But as a collective, we as a people, you know, just know that there's somebody back here working on your behalf. You hear me? I'm talking about we got so many committees. We got the law committee. We looking to emulate what they saying people can't even say Jews no more. We looking at the way they got their law. Excuse me. We looking at the way they got their law so we can get some stuff put in place properly on behalf of our people, because it's been too long and it's been doing stuff wrong. And we have to know that we are the great ones. You understand? And
Let's
it's like
go.
Let's
so many
talk
people have
about
come to
it.
tear us
Can
down.
you say that one more time? Because I was trying to clip it. Can you say
We
that
them
one more time?
ones. Nah,
We the
We are the
one.
great ones.
Hold on.
Yes, that's who
My
we
bad,
are.
Ram. Say it
And
one more.
if
Thank
we
you.
take our mind is what makes us great. That's why they do everything to try to control it and distort it and keep us in the thought of being slaves. They want us to stay on that. They want us to stay stuck in that space. They want us to continue to understand these chains and shackles ain't going nowhere. But that shit ain't have to always be, and it ain't always been like that. We had our own slaves. You understand? We were the emperors and empresses, and we were the ones running the kingdoms. Just like when the brother got to talking about the feminist movement, the women were the ones that conquered the land. The women were the ones that had control over it all, and things changed up over time.
Oh,
But
hold
it's
on,
it.
that's cap,
Our
that's
men
cap, that's
still need
cap, that's
us,
cap.
and we need our men.
Hold on now, hold on. All right, come on. I was with you, sister. Sister, I was with you now. Come on now, sis.
No,
Oh,
that's true though.
hold
It's
on, hold on,
true.
hold on, hold on. It's not too many matriarchies ever, and it's only like it's a small amount of matriarchies, which means patriarchy is men running shit, right? Matriarchy is women running shit. There's only a couple of those, and they didn't last long, and that shit was mad long ago. Let's not do that. Let's not do that, though. Let's
So
not
you
do that.
saying
Men
everything
been
was
running
ran
shit.
by men?
Men been running shit forever. Let's stop doing that. Let's stop. I mean,
But who writing the books,
Uh,
Manny? Of course, men gonna say they been running the shit.
oh my god, are we going to really argue this show? What y'all made? What y'all created?
You done got
Let's
under
talk
their
about it.
skin with this one. Keep
Come
going,
on,
sister.
what y'all
What you
created?
say?
What
What
y'all
we
created?
Hmm.
created?
What y'all
We
created? What y'all
created
did?
you.
Oh
Ooh,
no, no, no! You came from my nuts. What you talking about?
Let's talk
Come
about
on
it.
now, it take two.
Y'all came from my nuts. Y'all came from our nuts. What you
Wait
talking
a
about?
second though, but let me tell you how great a woman is. While
Nah,
your mama
man,
was
shut up.
inside of your
Go ahead.
grandmama, listen though. While your mama was inside of your grandmama, you was inside of her.
No, you're actually inside of your
No,
father. Your
I
father
come from
carries the
my
seed.
father
The woman's
nuts,
the
yo. I come from
incubator.
my father nuts.
Man, go
My
look it
father came
up.
from his
It
father
says
nuts.
that when a woman, okay, look, my grandmother had
Let's
already
talk about
had
it.
my mother inside of her, and my mother already had me inside of her.
That
It
don't
take
make no
two.
sense.
she's right. Women's eggs develop in the womb while we're forming.
That don't make no
Off
sense.
head of the what you
It's the
mean?
truth.
While I'm pregnant with my girl, all the eggs she's already going to have in life, which means her future girl, is already forming inside of her. That's what she's
No,
talking
no,
about.
no. All you get is an egg. What has to
You're
No.
the
hit the
you
egg?
are the
What has to
incubator
hit
of the
the egg?
baby.
What has
Any
to hit
medical
the
book can
egg?
show you that the man carries the
Sperm,
actual seed.
sperm from nut, from a man's nut, has to hit you, bro. What are you talking about? Respectfully.
No. I'm gonna find it for you. I'm gonna search it.
I'm trying, no, but no. Nothing happens unless I bust in you. What are you talking about?
Come on now. It takes two.
uh,
That's a fact. Yo, unless I bust in you, a man could make a baby without a woman. Woman can't make a baby without a man. It's
That's what I'm
simple.
saying. It takes two.
It takes two. A man cannot
That's
make a
not what I.
baby without a woman. Let's
Yeah,
talk
so
about
let's
it.
stop doing this.
Alright,
Let's stop
so
doing the whole. Yeah, let's stop doing the
yeah,
whole.
but we but we but but we
Nah,
definitely
it takes
we
two.
definitely
It
take
takes
care of
two
that
to make
baby
the
for
thing go
9 months.
fly.
It takes a
It takes two.
sperm. We just go
It
to a
takes two
sperm
to make
bag.
it
You men need
outside.
the
That's
women to
two.
make the baby. We don't need the men. We
shout
just
out
need
the
the
rain,
sperm.
man.
That's
See what y'all
bullshit.
done
Yeah,
started.
we
That's cat.
definitely only need the
So
That's
the
cat.
sperm.
thing
That's
is
cat.
though, why
That's
y'all
cat.
got so
That's
many
so
of them though? Why it takes so
cat.
many just to make it happen?
No, it only take one to hit it. Nah, we got
Yeah, but y'all
multiple.
got so many to go through.
Yeah. Hey yo, if y'all don't have a baby, y'all eggs die, and that's why you get a fucking period. Your
Hey,
shit's
let me tell
dying
you
in you.
something. I've
Your
had a
shit
And y'all
dying
partial
in you
does
because you
the
don't
hysterectomy
get
and
a
I
And
y'all
as
still
you get
not
older,
ovulate.
them
you
your
sperm get
shit's
older
y'all
dying
and
not
in you, yo.
always
they don't
fertile.
swim like they
My
used to.
my
A
my sperm
man's
my
sperm
sperm
does
don't
not
die. My
get
sperm
Y'all
don't
weaker as
die.
he
not
My
gets
my,
older.
always
my
That's the
sperm
myth.
is
fertile.
still
That's not
kicking it.
true. Some men cannot have kids.
Some women can't
I
have
know
kids. What are you
that,
talking
but
about?
you basically saying like y'all the ones who do it. Not all the time.
No, y'all saying that it takes no. So stop doing it. It takes two to make the thing go right. It takes two. It takes two to make it outside. Nah, come on. That's what it is, yo. Come on. Yeah, because y'all be talking shit like, oh, it's the women and men ain't shit. Fuck out of here, nah. It takes my nut for you to even have a baby. You should
But you
think that.
can't have a
You should think
if
this.
it was
Honestly, you should think this,
if the
yo.
tables was switched around, y'all wouldn't be able to do it. Let's talk about it. Y'all can't even
That's
deal with a cold.
hypothetical. That's
Y'all can't
hypothetical.
even
That's
deal with a
that's
cold.
fantasy. That's fantasy world. That's
No, that's
hypothetical.
real talk.
We dealing with reality. Reality is saying you can't have a baby unless I put it in you.
There was a meme that said if men had to give birth, there'd be 7 people in the world.
What?
That's corny. A woman wrote that. I guarantee you. I promise you, a woman made that meme.
Well, yeah, because we see how y'all act. Like she said, y'all get a cold,
That's
it'd be the
crazy as
end of the
hell.
world.
Hey yo,
Childbirth.
all right. So we want. All right. So we gonna talk about fantasy, or we gonna talk about actual statistics. So single parent father, his kids are less likely to ever be in prison. A single parent mother, more likely the kids is going to prison. Let's talk about those statistics. That's really
That's not all
really
true.
factual. Let's talk
That's
about
not
it.
that's not a
Not
fact.
at
Let's
all.
talk about it. A
Not at
How
man can
much
all.
raise a
more
kid.
like
Not at
A
what
all.
are the
man can
It
numbers
raise
only
a kid.
exactly?
depends on
A man can raise a
the
kid better
parent,
than
the
women.
woman, and the
A
father.
man can
Because
raise a
the father
kid better
can be
than a
shit
woman.
and the mother can't won't be shit.
Nah,
So
we
you
talking
got two parents
statistics.
ain't shit. Most
Hold
likely
on.
that
Well,
I'm
men,
about
child
to
is
wait.
turn
gonna
up. I'm
end
about to
up
go
in
outside.
the
Men, wait. If
Oh, I'm
that's
streets.
about
the
to go
case, if a
outside. I'm
Whoa.
about
man
to
can
turn
take,
up. I'm about to turn up. I'm about to go outside. I'm about to
if men
turn
are
up.
always, if men are better, you're saying, how come in most cases when there's
I never
custody,
said
the
that. I
kids are
never said
always
that. See,
going
that's
with
what
the
women do.
mom?
I never
That's
said
the
men are better.
government and the
I
society
never
we
said.
live
I
in.
never
That's
said
No,
men
it's
are
why
better.
not.
I never said men
No,
are
it's
better. I never
not.
No,
said. Hey, yo,
the
that's
hear
not
that.
what
government
we're
will
Hear
talking
that.
about.
It's
always,
not.
majority
Hear
of
that.
the time,
That wouldn't
Hear
80%
even
that.
of
make
the
sense
time,
then.
That's
We're
they
run
not
are
under a
going.
patriarchy.
patriarchy.
You
That
can
I
wouldn't
go
never
even
to,
make
said
any
you
that.
can go
sense.
to any
We're run under a
I
child
never
support
patriarchy,
said men
but
court
are
you're gonna
better.
take the
or
woman's
any.
side. That doesn't even make any
What do
fucking
you
sense.
mean? Yeah, well, you already
Who is
see
this
it. A
calling?
lot of
Hold on.
people
Let me
go
get
through
this
these
out.
So
child
you
support
tell me
cases,
you
and the
can
men
take
get
care,
stuck with
man?
the
I
short end
don't
of the
know.
stick.
Exactly. So if men were so much better equipped, why would y'all be getting the short end of the
I
stick?
never
Especially
said
when
that.
y'all
I
run the
never
government,
said
you
that.
saying is controlling all
Yo,
of that.
but people I say though, I never said women, men are better than women or men are better equipped. I never said that. I just said the statistic says that when a single fathers produce children that does not go to prison versus more than women who are single women having
And what are those numbers though?
I can find. Hold on. I'm about to go outside real quick. I'm about to smoke this J real quick. Hold on.
Hold on. I gotta get
Hold on.
him. Hold on.
Nah, research it. It's there. Y'all got Google. Everybody got Google. You got Google for
Google
everything.
don't. Google is not. Google don't tell everything. I
No,
mean,
I go to
so
CDC.
if Google
I go
say
to
that your
CDC.
dick
I
gonna
go to
fall off, or you
CDC.
gonna say my
Hold
dick
on. I
gonna
go to
fall off,
CDC. I go to
you
CDC.
can't. You can't believe in everything that
I go to
Google
real. I go
say.
to real. I go
You
to
can
real
Google
study.
some shit and it's not all
Y'all go
fact.
to alley. Y'all go to lipstick alley and
Let's
shit
talk
like
about
that. I go to CDC. That's the difference.
talk about
You
some
already
real
know. You
shit.
already know. Trip. You heard? Y'all go to lipstick alley and shave room to get y'all
Okay,
man.
so if you got the real
Nah,
facts, present them. Because if you're gonna
nah.
say
Hold on.
something
Let
and
me
say
go
it's backed
outside
up by
real quick.
something,
Let
then
me go
Now
present the
lipstick
outside.
information. That's all
alley.
I'm
Can I
asking
go
you.
outside? Can I go outside real quick? Come
Hey,
on.
look, it say,
I'm
did
getting
you
loud
know?
already. I'm trying to be
It
respectful.
says, did you know? I'm gonna share the link. I'm gonna put the link in there.
It's lipstick alley. I
Hey,
bet.
put the link in there, baby, and I'll put it at the top
I
for
bet
you.
it's lipstick
Share
alley.
the
I bet
link.
it's
I
Instagram.
got you.
I bet it's Facebook. I bet it's a Facebook link. I promise
No, sir.
you. Is it CDC?
No, sir.
It's a USDA?
Yo,
No,
Trigger,
sir.
they woke it up,
Is
huh,
it
Trigger?
USDA?
This shit lit.
Is it USDA? At least. Come on now. What are we talking about? We gonna get to the nitty gritty over here, bro.
Dude, tweaking in the chat.
Hold on. Oh, that's Mickey. Mickey, yeah. He'll troll. He'll troll. It's all good. Hold on. I'm gonna get there. I'm
There
gonna
you
get
go,
there.
baby. I got it at the top for you.
Oh, I ain't bring my lighter. Where my lighter? Yeah. Let's get to it. Let's get to it though. What's up?
And that was just one. I went to another one that
Hold on,
was
let me see. You went to
speaking.
TikTok? Hey, yo, you did not
I
go
didn't
to
go to no
TikTok.
TikTok. I went to
Yo,
Google.
son, just talking about that.
That's it.
Yo, you did not go to TikTok and talk about, yeah, yeah. Nah, we ain't doing
It
that.
No,
doesn't
not
matter
at
if it's
all.
TikTok, if it's
Yes,
uh
it does matter.
NBA news or whatever the case may
I
be.
can go on
It's all
TikTok right
facts.
now. I can go on TikTok right now and say Michael.
How you gonna say it's
No,
all
no, no,
facts
no,
when
no, King.
you just said Google wasn't legit? So how you
I
gonna
Yo,
say
know.
it
I
was
could go on
facts?
TikTok and
Let
say
me check it out. Let
Malcolm
me see
X
what's
is a
going
white
on.
man. I could go on TikTok and say Malcolm X was a white man. Is that right? You got me
It's
fucked.
gonna
Come
still be
on.
the same thing, honey.
Oh my
All
God,
right,
that's
but
cap, yo. Y'all got.
let her land. Let her land. Let her land. Go ahead,
Of
babe.
course, you want her to land
Let
with
her
her
talk about
lines.
her
Go ahead.
article. Come on now.
Uh huh.
Go ahead.
It
Oh,
just
see. Oh shit. Oh shit.
it's very simple. It's just saying that.
Kings and queens versus
It
tomorrow.
say the female egg cell is bigger than you think. Most cells aren't visible to the naked eye. You need a microscope to see them. The human egg cell is an exception. It's actually the biggest cell in the body and can be seen without a microscope. That's pretty impressive. Compared to the other human cells, egg cells are huge. They are 100 microns in diameter. That's a millionth of a meter and are about as wide of a strand of hair. That may sound small, but no other cell comes close to being that large. You are born with all your egg cells. Did you know that every woman is born with all her eggs already inside her ovaries? You can have as many as 7 million eggs in your ovaries when you are born, and these will be released every menstrual cycle throughout your fertile lifetime. Because you're born with all your eggs, this actually means that your eggs were once inside your mother when you were a fetus in her womb. That means your mother carried the egg cells, which may one day be fertilized and grow into her own grandchild.
Yep.
How is it fertilized?
Let's talk
See?
about it.
How is it
If
fertilized?
you don't know
All she
about a
said is what
female body,
eggs do.
don't talk about it.
No,
Who
no,
wrote the
no, no. How is
article?
it fertilized? How is it
Who wrote the
fertilized?
She
article?
All
read
she
that
did
though. I
was
ain't
tell
gonna
you what
lie.
eggs do.
She
Only
damn
thing
sure
she did
did,
was tell you a
Trigger.
bunch of nothing.
Where you
Only
get the
thing she
article
told you
from?
was a bunch of
I
nothing.
put both of them in there.
Hey yo,
This one
listen,
was
listen,
from
listen, listen. Listen.
naturalcycles.com.
Hey yo, this is Manny Manolo, Manny for short though, in case you ain't know though. I am open for everybody not liking me. That's cool. So I'm gonna say the truth. So let's get it. You didn't say anything that really countered what I was saying. Men, you still have to have a baby by a man putting
Manny,
sperm
we
into the
all know
egg.
that.
That's a fact.
What?
Manny, we
We
know that
already
it
know
takes a
that.
sperm to
Damn.
fertilize. The point that was said
Yeah.
was that the cells, the ovaries, are inside of the fetus while they're inside their mother.
Hold on, I thought we was arguing about who
I
bringing
wasn't
babies
arguing
in this
about a
world.
damn thing.
Oh nah, they was trying to argue about who bring babies in this world. I'm saying men bring babies in this world.
He
Man,
just
No,
he's
y'all
been
don't.
drinking.
No, y'all don't.
I
No, y'all don't.
he just
He
want to
just wants to
go.
am
argue.
no,
Oh
I
wait,
am
he's
Alrighty,
been
no,
no,
that's
y'all
drinking.
don't.
no, no,
No,
no,
y'all
no. That's
don't.
some real shit
Y'all do
though.
not bring the
That's
babies in
some
the
real
world.
shit though. I
Because
am
if,
Y'all
trolling,
help
but
if
that's
it's
some
not
create
real
for a
shit though.
life.
strong
Do
woman,
y'all bring the babies
if
into
it's
the
not for
world?
a strong
No.
woman to push that baby out,
Oh shit.
some
You
women
said
got
what?
to go through a
Now what you said?
C-section.
What you said?
Some women
Go
go
ahead,
through
go
a
ahead, go ahead,
lot
Keely. Go
having
ahead.
Hey,
babies.
I'm gonna give you
Real
one
talk.
better. I'm gonna give you one better. I'm gonna take it to the animals. Hey, guess what? When it comes to the Frenchies, they don't even get the man. They just use his sperm. So without you, you know what I'm saying? That is a manifestation.
You
But
still have to
realistically,
use
we can
his
get
sperm.
anybody. Hey, look though, we can get anybody's
Let the
sperm
queen
and
land.
create a baby.
You
It's
still
still
have to
it's
use
still
his
coming from a
sperm.
man though.
We
That
never
is
That's what
said
I'm
it
true.
saying.
didn't. But y'all not the ones that go
Yo,
through the pain and push you out.
That's your job.
yeah,
See,
Okay,
that's
that's a
what
if
blame
so,
problem.
God.
Good.
Blame
That's
Got
what
to
God.
he
wake
just
King
said.
up.
Blame God.
Who
Blame
exactly.
That's
God.
your
But
job. What y'all
if it
complaining?
wasn't for
Are
us,
y'all are
y'all
y'all
would not be in this world.
y'all if it wasn't for
No,
us,
we
It's
y'all
won't
wouldn't
some
be
be
y'all
ladies
wouldn't
that
here.
can't.
either.
If it
It's
weren't for
some
my
ladies that can't even push
balls,
out
we
babies that
wouldn't be
lose their
here.
babies.
My
Let's talk
balls
about
brought
that.
you in this world,
Oh,
yo.
all right, so what
My
are you
balls
Yeah.
saying?
brought you in this world,
What
yo.
what
Not
I
my
mean
balls.
I mean the point is like is really useless.
We know we need a man to
Yeah,
make
shit,
them
hey,
babies.
hey, yo, if you don't
As long
use
as
your
y'all keep
eggs,
thinking that,
if you don't use your eggs,
as
it's
long as
just
y'all keep
dying
feeling
you,
that
yo.
way,
That's sad,
that's
yo.
why
You
you'll
gotta
see
use your
the
eggs.
world
My shit
gravitate
keep
because
going
y'all
until I'm
don't
80,
know.
yo.
Y'all
My
keep
shit
What you
keep
say? You
going.
gotta
Are
use
y'all
them eggs and
are
what
y'all
They
happen?
got
complaining
you
about
y'all
y'all
eggs.
Let
duties?
me ask you this.
Getting fucked up.
Have a baby out your
Y'all eggs
butt?
be dying on y'all niggas, B. That shit
Can
be
y'all have
Would
a
y'all
crazy.
have a baby out y'all penis?
can you get pregnant without a
Would y'all
man?
be able to
Who?
handle that?
Can you get
No,
pregnant without a
fuck no.
man?
For real?
Let's talk
Come
about
on.
it.
Oh my
Who
Let's
God.
trying to
talk
Stop
get
about
stop
pregnant
it.
without a
that.
man?
Let's talk about it,
Exactly.
B.
Niggas get shot
nobody
every
ever
day. Niggas
nobody
get
We
shot
ever
ain't
every
talking
day.
about
nobody ever
that.
argued the fact that y'all that we needed y'all to get
N-
pregnant. What we
Nah, no,
said
they argue. No,
was,
no, 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 no. Yo, Dominican, they argue that fact every time. That's why we talking about it. They argue that fact every
No, we
time.
don't.
Manny, how can that be
Oh,
when
you
I just
capping.
heard multiple ladies come off their mic and say, yes, we agree with that.
I mean, I'm trying to understand what the argument is.
Nah,
nigga
me too
wanna
though. You know I
argue.
don't
He just
start.
wanna
You know I
argue.
don't
Now
start
Y'all
he
shit.
wants
need
to just
us.
Nah, y'all the
argue.
ones that started shit. So you know.
You see
Yeah, I
how
just
all the
wanna
women
say
He
y'all
laughing?
just
need
want
us.
to let you
Y'all
I
don't
argue.
don't
know
start
yet.
shit. I don't know what the fuck
Y'all
we was
know
talking
one
about. I
day.
just started shit.
Well, what you talking about?
Wait, y'all know.
We
What you
know we
talking about?
need y'all.
Nah,
Okay,
no.
let's talk
Tomorrow we
about
got
it.
Kings versus Queens. Hey, try to be quiet. They got Kings versus Queens tomorrow, right?
No,
Am I tripping?
no.
No, it's
What?
next week.
You
Oh, okay.
sound.
Still,
I switched it
well,
up.
Oh yeah.
whatever. Oh yeah, because it's supposed to be the first Tuesday. I know.
Yeah.
Ha.
Do
Hmm.
they make
Talk
phone
about
calls
it. You
saying what?
Oh,
switch
we're
it up.
just working on y'all right now.
Hey, yo, Queen, y'all gonna lose. You better. That's why you need another week to recruit people. You try to recruit Rain. You want to recruit KK. You already got KK. All right, I see what you doing. Try to get both of the
Hey,
Rains
Manny,
in
wait till
there.
we get off this app. I'm gonna call your ass.
I know what you
Nah,
doing.
Savage.
Oh, you think you got Dominican? Okay, Dominican. That's a
They
Playing.
dub.
gon' they
That's a
gonna have a whole app over here in a
Yo, who
minute.
you talking to?
A what?
Cause I've been drinking like you've been drinking. Don't play with me today,
Oh,
man.
shit.
oh. I'm playing with you, baby. I'm just playing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Starting up, you know what I'm saying? It's all
Ah,
content.
thank
It's
you,
all content.
baby.
This is content. This is
Shut it
content. You know
down.
what I'm saying?
Shut it down.
Content. You know
She
what I
ain't
mean?
shut
It's
him
all
down.
Oh,
content
yes,
right
the
now.
hell she did.
She ain't shut shit down. You got me
Yes, she
fucked up.
did.
But listen.
He
but
mad,
listen.
man.
But listen though, yeah, man. Now we
Mm-hmm.
just talking. We just talking. What's going on though?
All right. Good topic,
Now we
baby. Good
started out. Why
topic.
bag laughing?
Good topic. I love it. I love it. Anybody else got a topic?
I know DJ
Yeah, I
DJ
know
Ed got
DJ
some.
got one. Come on, DJ.
He
He already
steady
brought up
coming
one,
here.
didn't
Oh
A
no, he did.
topic. Okay,
Yeah.
hold
Yo,
on.
DJ
Yeah,
be
I
in
don't
that
think
chat
he
holding
did.
his
I didn't
own.
hear him.
Oh for real?
Man,
Yo,
look,
he
I'm
got
over here
last minute
cracking up
topic.
at DJ.
Oh, he got
For
he.
real?
Well,
I
he's in
know
the
he.
chat, K. Let me look.
I already know he got some.
Oh man. Yeah, man. That come to
Look, he muted up. Yeah, be careful what you gonna say, DJ. Go ahead,
Hey,
baby.
yo, we
You
pulling up.
good?
well, ain't that came to my
You
mind
in the
yet,
safe
y'all.
place. The ladies ain't
Yo,
gonna get at you
yo,
tonight.
don't do that to him.
he? He ain't worried about you.
Man. I'm just, man, I can't think of that now because this dude, this troll in here talking all that stupid shit. I'm like, bruh, that's all we did was roast growing up. Who you fucking with?
Oh, you was in the chat. Somebody was coming negative.
Yeah.
Oh, I
As soon as I
Nah,
saw Booty Bandit, I knew it was finna be a rap.
Yo,
but well, thank you for that
Man, they
always
feedback.
cut up
be
in that chat.
always talking about some dudes. You gay,
He
you
bugging
gay.
the fuck out in the chat, yo. That Mickey Mantle motherfucker. He
He
bugging.
started when we were talking about the when we started that whole convo. He started in the chat with the gay agenda, like, y'all shouldn't be voting for Democrats. Then he came with paragraphs. It was like, whoa, bro, chill out.
yeah, no bullshit. He out of pocket.
I wasn't even paying that no attention, y'all.
Nah, I only be man. Fuck the no dick in the booty, dude.
Look like
Not the
the Indian talking
backside
about food
bandits.
stamps and all that, Arab. But y'all sitting over here building these chicken spots in our hood and taking our food stamp card for purchases. You better go head on for I read it.
Okay, let's talk about
But
it.
Ooh, get him.
Said all that you buy we fry, but you in the chat talking about food
What
stamps.
you say? Selling pork, but they don't eat it.
you buy we fried.
Yeah, exactly. Man, you meet all kinds on the internet. I swear.
Yeah, you really do.
Hey, but this vegetable fried rice so fire. Mm-mm-mm.
Do
Um,
anybody else got a topic? I think. Go ahead, babe.
Oh, so did y'all hear about I guess Master Pete? Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
nobody told me.
Oh, that Master P and Romeo actually made up.
I need
Yeah, I
I
think
need
I
more
dropped something
I
in the
need more
Discord on
information
that.
though, bro. I need
Oh, you
more
did my
information.
bag.
I
I'm
saw
late as
it.
hell
No,
then.
no, no, not from you. No, not from you. I need more information from them. I just saw a picture. I don't even know. I don't know.
Yeah,
That
they
shit not
did. They
even.
actually spent Brung and New Year's together.
But I need more information. Did they? I mean,
But why was all that even from the get go?
They
When y'all said
reconciled.
Romeo, I don't know.
They both made posts. It's in the
Yeah.
Discord though.
I just kind of think, in my opinion, that Romeo's kind of foul coming at him like that, you know.
that's a fact.
But then I could be wrong, you know. I'm not in their household, so
Shit, what it sound like Romeo ain't in his own
From the
house.
look, sound like they made up. You know, put all their
Uh,
differences to the side and, talked it out and enjoyed their holiday.
and so now you heard about Whoopi. They're trying to sign Whoopi. They're trying to get a petition to get her off the show because she doubled down on her, you know, Nazi thing again or something like that.
Who Whoopi Goldberg? She a true
Yeah,
rebel. I love her.
it seemed like she don't even give it down. She was just like, ah, fuck all the job and shit. I'm trying to tell y'all what's on my mind, and they ain't trying to hear that.
I love her. She gonna go out with a bang. Whatever she do, she Whoopi Goldberg. That's history.
Hey man, happy New Year! If I
That
ain't tell
picking up
y'all what
you
up
ain't
to
gonna be
everybody.
nothing without Whoopi.
Happy New
She makes
Salute,
the
Year.
show.
salute.
what? Let's talk about it. Who's that? Strong? Super strong.
Yeah, strong.
Yeah, super strong. Zone. Yo, happy new zone. Happy new zone, everybody. Yo,
Oh, I
new
got one.
zone.
Hey, yeah, what's up, Mr. Strong? I got one for y'all
What
about the
up, Ed?
movies. What do y'all feel like? What do y'all feel like? Should we of this movie that they shouldn't even touch this no more? They should never make these type of movies no more. What, in your opinion? My opinion, I think it'd be slavery movies. They shouldn't try to make them no more.
Hey man, if you don't
I agree.
listen, my philosophy with slave movies is this here: if you don't acknowledge them, you're destined to repeat them. So I think they should
Yeah,
continue to make them motherfuckers.
yeah. You know what? You know what? I was on the same fence. DJ Ed was saying before. I was like, yeah, we don't need to see that shit no more. But as I started to like, you know what I mean, listen to other minds and started really thinking, I'm like, bro, once we stop talking about certain shit, that should be erased automatic, like altogether, and people would never know what happened. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, it don't make
yeah.
no sense though for them to keep making movies and they trying to ban critical race theory in schools. Like, what the fuck are the movies
And
gonna
I'm
do?
with
They
you,
got
no,
people
I'm
that
with you.
talk about it.
Well,
Yeah,
I
yo,
can
but listen,
say.
I'm with you with that too, though. We need to keep that shit in history too. But we need the real history. Let's really think about it. The history
Well,
in
I
the
want to
history book
say.
say it didn't
Oh,
say
my
nothing.
apologies.
It didn't say nothing. My bad, Rain. Real quick. I just want to say, they not saying nothing in the history books anyway. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but it is important if you're gonna have U.S. history. That should be the motherfucking book cover. You know what I mean? Slavery should be the book cover of the fucking book. You know what I mean? But go ahead, my bad,
I was
right?
gonna say my thing would be it's not necessarily, just showing the slave part of it. It's like change up the narrative, because there were different examples of what was going on during those times. So we're just getting the objectives and understanding of people that are actually showing, ooh, slave. Let's see something else. Like we don't need to just see the master. We need to see the indentured servants. We need to see the other people that weren't slaves. Because they tell us about different things in history, but we didn't know that, because my grandmother said her people were no slaves. And they got some nice pictures with some nice clothes on. So that's the part we don't know. We don't know that not everybody was a slave. So that's something that they could show if they're gonna show it.
Let me chime in on that. Like my grandmother, well, she's really my step grandmother. Her great great grandfather bought all his family members back, but on paperwork, it's like he owned slaves, but he didn't own slaves. He bought back his family members. You get what I mean? Out of slavery, and that be the thing. It's like I always tell people, if you're not really from the South, they only gonna talk about three or four black peoples: Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. and you're gonna hear a little bit about Frederick Douglass. If you're not from the South, they forget to tell y'all about the whole nucleus of it, because the shit that's in the book, if you really had a history,
Malcolm X wasn't in the South, bro. I mean,
no,
but
no,
you
no, no,
know,
no, 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 no. I know that, but I'm just saying, particularly them, the only few that they speak about a lot of times. But
right.
like if you came from the South, like I came out of Atlanta public schools. All right, so we knew about the James Oranges, the Hosea Williams, the Andrew Youngs, and so on and so forth, right? But that was shit that wasn't in a book. That was shit from people who had marched with them, and different teachers who was around that era who still was working in the schools and knew this stuff. This shit is not in the book. So the reason I said they should continue to make the movies, not particularly slave movies, but segregation movies and things about it, because there's a lot of stories that haven't been told. Like a lot of y'all don't know who Hosea Williams is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know who got dang Ralph Abernathy is, which is Martin Luther King right hand man. But you know who Jesse Jackson is, who won shit. You get what I'm saying? So to me, they should still make the movies. They should reinvent them and update them and make them a little better. Because slavery, I always tell people at the end of the day, they got to go back and tell the true story about slavery. Slavery began because our people decided that these people was beneath us, so we was gonna sell them off. They were selling out tribes that was inferior to them. That's how slavery began. But it started way before Africa, because you got slaves, you got people who was selling slaves out of Haiti and other places like that before Africa, before they were selling them from Africa. So therefore, that's why I say you should still continue to make the movies, because there's other parts of the movies that they are not tapping into. You get what I'm saying? Not trying to be out educational, y'all, but y'all get what I'm saying.
I,
Our own people had slaves.
I
Our own
mean,
people was sitting as
and
slaves.
when people say that, my only pushback is it wasn't to the extent of U.S. It wasn't even the U.S. at the time. But what U.S. is now, it wasn't to the extent of how they enslaved people. Um,
We
shit.
still enslaved. Britain,
No, but no,
who
no, no,
owned the
no. And
corporation?
I agree. I agree, Queen. I agree. But it wasn't to the extent Africa didn't. They want to push that on Africa, but Africa wasn't doing what they did over here.
No, no,
You feel me?
no.
They want to do that. Africa wasn't doing what Hitler did.
True.
But see, that's still restricting us in thought because they only speaking on Africa. Like we got to look at the entire landmass.
No, we've been
We were
everywhere.
migrant.
I don't believe
Yeah.
half of the slaves. I think most slaves really moved here. You know what I mean? You have indigenous people, people of
Hmm.
like you know what I mean what
Like
the
you
fuck
and
is the
I,
term?
our
What's
Hey,
the
ancestors.
term?
quick.
Mayans. You have
Yeah,
those people that was here,
that's
but
what
you
I was
also
about to
have
say.
Africans that
How
was
many of
here
y'all
already.
believe in Moors? Understand what the
Moors,
I'm a
yeah,
Moors
Moor.
were?
Moors too, brother.
I'm a Moorish
Yes.
American.
So
Hmm.
it wasn't a bunch of people just being put on a boat back. No, that's a section of people that yeah, but it was people already here. They came over here and took over. I mean, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, they came over here, took over, and I mean, rest is history. I mean, literally, you know.
Well,
But
you
at the
know, a
same
lot of
but
people
at the
They
don't
same
want
they
to.
brought the diseases and shit over here that wasn't here at first too. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It's a lot of
they brought the
diseases that they
smallpox.
brought from England that wasn't here.
Yeah, they brought the
Straight up.
smallpox. And mind you, we wasn't just here in Northern America. We was everywhere.
Yeah.
We been traveling. Like
All over the
African
place.
people traveled everywhere.
Cause see, this the
That's why,
thing.
you know what I
This
mean?
the thing that a lot of folks don't understand. When it first began, there was only two places, Asia and Africa. They had the Bering Front or the Bering Strait, whatever they call it, that connected those two lands. But then the other lands started growing from them too. You know what I mean? Something happened where it took and it divided them by the water covering
The big
that path
earthquake.
from Africa to Asia. Because if you really look at some of these Asian people, some of them got African traits. Pay attention to them.
We all are
Look at some of their
family.
traits.
We're all
Yeah,
family. But see, that's
Yeah,
the
some of
problem. Like, we all family. You got to think
some of
about
them got
how it came
African
about.
traits.
But that's another thing though. They restrict us to thinking, oh, y'all all came from Africa. Y'all African American. How
Right,
you know that?
right. Thank you.
I'm
Thank you
sorry,
for
my
that.
That's
people,
that's mind control.
my
Right.
people was Moors. My people wasn't from Africa.
Also, my bad, Sean. My bad, Sean. But also, my bad. Also, they put it in our head that we sold each other
So the
and
thing
gave each
is,
other
like I
up.
say, the
You know what I
thing is
mean?
they say if you look at history, you know what I'm saying, you can see your story right now. So we got a lot of sellouts in the community, you know what I'm saying, COINTELPRO, snitches, people that are sell, they sold for a little bit of nothing. And it's the same thing. History repeats itself over time if we don't find a way to correct it. And so what's really going on, like they said at one time, they try to say the Moors did this, the Moors did that. No, you had a group of people that, wanted to play against their own folks. And that's just how it went. But
Right,
one of the lessons that I was given was to go get the Mormons, they be walking around the Book of Mormons. That book right there, it ain't been edited like that. So you can
right,
see North America in their literature when it comes to their religious beliefs. A lot of people don't want to hold on to the Bible. They like that's fake, that's fake. No, it all goes back to, you know, the Tanakh or whatever they want to call it, all this Egyptian stuff. All of that is us though. And that timeline will provide you to see how your people was migrating all over the place because they was getting too closed in. It was like, we get to talk about Abraham and Lot and all these different people. But the thing was, they was in a space and they were constantly procreating and creating more and more. And it's like, damn, my G, why you sitting right here when it's some land over there? Going on down the road, it's some food over there. And that's how it
But you
started
know,
moving about.
I'm gonna ask this question, right? And this gonna let me know how all of us think, right? All right, and everybody answer this question. Do you feel the worst thing that happened to us was desegregation?
I do.
oh yeah, hell
I
yeah.
do.
Yup. We should have got our own shit, did our own, but, no. I know where you going with. I know where
I
you going
do.
with.
Listen, listen.
I
I
do.
think we should have, but we tried to do our own shit and they broke the shit down. So
I'm gonna
it was,
explain.
it is
Let
what
me
it is.
explain. Let me explain the reason I say that the worst thing that ever happened to us was desegregation. Because doing segregation, right? And not like this, because my grandparents' house was a house that a lot of folks came to when they would travel to Atlanta. You know what I mean? My grandparents had a house like 7 bedrooms, 3 baths. So a lot of folks would come to their house when they couldn't go, to hotels and things like that in Atlanta, right? So I had a lot of times to talk to a lot of different African people and African American leaders and things of that nature because of my grandparents' home. All right. To me, desegregation was the worst thing because now folks tell you to buy black, right? And back then you could only buy black. So guess what? We was all strong within our own right because we kept money in our own community. Now black communities, the black dollar stays in the black community less than any other dollar in the world because the black dollar only circulates within our own community if I'm correct, and I might be incorrect, so don't hold it against me, but the last time I checked, it was like 13 hours before it leaves our community. It stays in the Asian community the longest. It stays in the white community longer than black community, but the Mexican dollar stays in the black in the Mexican dollar stays in their community like the second is to the Asian dollar. Because if you go into a community where they got Asian store, I mean Mexican stores, you see Mexicans shopping in their own stores. You got a black store, you hardly ever see, man. You see goddamn black folks going to the food spots that black folks run. But when the last time
Yo, Sean, you ever heard of African town? You heard of Chinatown? You know what I mean? You never heard of African town?
No, no. You the only place they probably got something close to that. Well, we got
Little
shit in
Haiti,
Atlanta
Little
that
Haiti,
that's
yeah.
black ran. Yeah, we like in that and like in Atlanta, we what I'm saying we run our own city and so on and so forth. But beyond once you leave Atlanta, then what? You understand what I'm saying? Like I always call Atlanta Black Mecca because we run the shit here. We run 99% of everything in Atlanta. We run. It's changing. Over the next 5 years, it'll be completely changed. But ever
Right.
since 1980, we ran our community here.
How so though?
You get what I mean?
Can you tell us how that might have came about with Atlanta?
Because everybody was graduating from the AUC and staying within the city. Everybody was staying within the city and cultivating the city. We had a black mayor, Maynard Jackson, who became the mayor. I think he's one of the youngest mayors in the country at the time in 1980. And after he became mayor, he was the first black mayor, if I can remember. And from then to now, anytime you see a white mayor, a white person running for mayor, that shit is funny and a waste of their money. But now they regentifying it, so at some point it's gonna be a white mayor. You get what I mean? It's gonna be a white mayor again because they coming
Oh,
back
so
into the city and a lot of
Atlanta,
people.
from what we heard from Atlanta about Atlanta, is about to change.
Yeah, it's gonna change within the next 5 years because they raising the prices. So they figured out a way to get us out by raising all the prices. Me personally, I just bought how I started buying private. You can't get
Big
me
brother.
out because I own this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell my people, buy your shit, buy shit. Because if you own it, they can't push you out. But if you can't afford to buy it and you paying this upside down ass rent, 14, ain't hell, I'm a owner. I just have to charge with what everybody else charge. Shit, 2 bedroom, which I would never own, that shit damn near around 1400. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta get above. You gotta be able to put yourself in position to own shit, which means we as a community, which I always said, we gotta get up on our credit game where we can buy some shit. See, and that's real. But a lot of folks don't understand that. They rather go praise the shit that depreciate in value, cars and clothes. You understand what I mean? But we gotta own some shit as a community. I don't give a damn if it's all y'all going in on one piece of property together and figuring out how to make it happen. You know what I mean? Like I got teams, man, real talk. I could bring 3 or 4 of my different partners in here who don't even be on Clubhouse, right? And they'll tell you we own shit because we own shit as a community. Because I know if I take all my money and put it into it, guess what? I'm gonna be broke at some point. So I had to negotiate with niggas who I really wasn't even cool with at first, who I had to develop friendships with, and we started buying shit together. We started blending money together and making shit make sense. And that's what we got to do as a people. We got to buy shit with our peoples. You know what I mean? Don't go buy it with your family. That don't work. Don't go by with your closest friends. That really don't work. It's a difference in becoming close friends
Cause
after
your
y'all
family
take
is not
ownership and shit.
family. Your friends not just friends. You gotta go with the tribe. The tribe.
Yeah,
You gotta find a
there
tribe
you
of
go.
people with the same mindset, the
There you go.
same. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel you.
There you
It's a
go.
difference.
Yeah, it's a difference, man. And money, I'm gonna tell you. And I always tell people this, and folks look at me crazy when I say this, because we go sit in and have conversations. Me and my teams, we go have conversations with people about this. Money, if somebody greedy, it ain't gonna work. And you can typically tell because you develop rapport with people. And you can typically tell who money hungry. Like me, if I did business with Manny, right? That's Manny who was talking right at Gundy. Y'all niggas be getting me mixed up sometimes. Who that was who was just talking?
No, that's Manny.
All right, listen. If I went and bought, if me and Manny did business together, right? And I say, hey Manny, I tell you what, the check gonna come in your name, right? So shit, they gonna give us goddamn 25K in your name. Put that shit in the bank and bring me back, even though I supposed to get 1250 off of that half of it. On the type, I'd be like, yo, just bring me back, goddamn 8 stacks. You keep the rest of the taxes and shit. Case in point, I know the taxes ain't gonna be worth what I gave them. It's gonna be less than. But guess what? I gave you that just to let you know I trust you, and I know you gonna handle it. You just gave me what I asked for. Because the money, the thing is, it's about developing rapport and understanding that it ain't about the money, it's about the business. I'd rather take $4,000 less and make sure I didn't have to have to deal with the tax folks. Because Manny handled that. You see what I'm saying? So by the
Right.
time he paid me, I got less because he had enough to handle the taxes. I do business like that. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody who know me and never did business with me, will tell you, man, that nigga let you have damn near 90% of it. He don't care. Because I ain't only doing business with Mandy. I'm doing business with other people too. So if I'm bringing in checks And of course, I'm gonna have to pay taxes at some point, but I know how to pay my taxes because they done took money from me before. You understand what I'm saying? So if I let you handle all the taxes and you bring me back my cash, you think I'm tripping because you got
And
$4,000 a month?
also, and
Hell no.
also, and also, and also, if you're doing business, once you get to that point, because that's, I mean, I understand that you could get 10% from this person, 20, 50, I mean, 100.
Yeah,
Eventually, you could, if you're doing business good enough, you could make $1 million a year just off of doing 100,000 here or 50,000
there
here or
you
20.
go.
I mean,
There you
whatever.
go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I made this move with you. I boom, I get that. I boom, boom. That. You know what I mean? I feel you. I feel you.
There you go. It's like cats got to understand business. A lot of folks say they want to be in business, but they don't understand business, man. I work 7 days a fucking week. I don't have to, but I do because I don't do shit. I be thinking about y'all niggas hear me talking shit to y'all. I be at work 90% of the time, working and talking shit to y'all. I call this shit free money, and I own businesses. Because at the end of the day, I tell people all the time, as a black people, we gotta learn how to work, invest, and take care of our future. Cause ain't nobody gonna give us shit. We'll be sitting here having a gang of clubhouse conversations about what the white folk did to us and da 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 da. But guess what? If you ain't helped yourself, how can you expect somebody else to help you?
That's a fact.
That's a fact, bro. Hey, yo, gotta keep on working. But yo, we gonna keep it
My
moving
fault,
though,
man. I'm
right?
started
Hey, yo,
preaching,
Shaw.
man.
Nah, hey, yo, Shaw. I mean, well, shit. Shaw, I think you should probably you got a topic. That's your
Hey,
topic, nigga.
man,
That's your
I
topic.
got
We
a
gonna keep
topic.
on.
Fuck it, nigga.
That's your topic. That's your topic. That's your topic.
Hold up, man, I do got a topic, nigga. Y'all spoke on against the boot down yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah,
spoke
that's
on it.
crazy.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, man, I heard she fought with that
that shit
fentanyl.
crazy.
Heard she got a whiff of that fentanyl and it took her up out of here.
They gotta get that shit the fuck up. They gotta get that shit the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? That shit killing a lot of people. Being that shit fucked up. That shit whack for niggas that be hustling. Nigga, the whole point is to bring your customers back, nigga, not to kill your motherfucking customer. Niggas is hustling backwards. Shit crazy. But that's neither here nor there. I mean, yeah.
That shit knocking motherfuckers out the box. That's fentanyl.
Yeah. I was saying, man. Shit crazy, bro. But you know, it is what it is, though. Yeah, man. Yeah, but who didn't say a topic yet, though? Yo, Meg, what's up, Meg? Hey, Meg, you might have to leave out, come back in.
What happened? You was having a good convo. What happened?
No, I think Meg was trying to say something, but we couldn't hear her.
Cool.
Well, no, y'all still there. I know y'all ain't go to sleep yet. I know
I
y'all.
apologize if I killed the
We
room.
still here.
Y'all know how we
Oh,
do.
no, 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 you good, Strong.
I'm here. I'm here.
I'm here.
Strong just gave me a little little motivation to open up this hero laptop that I got because pardon me. Again, I be thinking about money, and everybody like New Year, new me. But last year, I had looked into my Sam.gov account and had to come into the realization that I thought I was receiving spam about my cage code expiring when it actually did. But recently, I spoke with a brother on Clubhouse, and he gave us a beautiful demonstration on government contracts. And so it's just really motivated me to really get involved in something that I knew nothing about, but I already had access to. And so I wasted time, not really utilizing what I have. But the greatest thing was to be able to get some information for free in a place like Clubhouse, allowing me to see that it don't take much for me to get money as long as I'm motivated to do it, because there are things set aside for small business owners. I got a small business and ain't getting no money coming through for it. So I'm gonna utilize the government grants to the government contracts. Let me use the proper
What
words.
kind of business is it?
Well, if you looked at the paperwork on my LLC, the description of my business is I'm a source of all sources. So I left it open to whatever, because I've always worn many hats as a mother. So like I have so many different things that I could provide, and I know so many different people. But initially, my business was to be a carrier service, is what I called it, or pharmaceutical courier, simply because I wanted to be the one that delivered the cannabis. You understand? And so, but I came into some roadblocks and
Let's talk
speed
about it.
bumps. I came into some roadblocks and speed bumps as a sister, because what I actually was looking to do within the law of Missouri, there really weren't any restrictions. And, doing stuff on your own, a lot of times it gets kind of scary, because it's like, okay, I don't want to do something and then end up in the feds just because they
You in
didn't
Missouri?
create. Yeah, I'm in Missouri.
Hey, listen, y'all know I'm a hustler for real, right? One of my people
Hmm.
delivered to all the farms around Oklahoma, right? And he the only black dude that do it. Matter of fact, it was a white boy that did it too, but he the only distributor from the farm to the dispensaries over the whole state, like for real. So that ain't shit, So I can plug that in and get you the knowledge you need to know. Cause long as it's a medical or recreational, he know the laws. You know what I mean?
Well,
So
they just
that's easy.
They just recently passed a law, so now it's both recreational and medicinal. So they trying to get everything in place. And so, again, at first I wasn't really thinking about doing anything big. I just wanted to be like the Uber Eats of cannabis, like, set up my own little system and generate it like that for those that wanted it delivered. Because, in my youth, I was transporting anyway, so why not get paid for it today the right way? Um, and so,
Let's talk about it.
I did a lot of research, and the name of my business is Love on Demand. Love on Demand. But see, the thing was, because it's not legal on the federal level, and they still working out the kinks in that. It's like trying to find a financial institution to actually fool with you is kind of hard. It's only a couple banks that's really dealing with it. And, some of the banks, they want you to come in and you start your account with like $500 and stuff like that. And so, again, for me, like I've been a mother, a stay at home mom, a soccer mom for like 20 years. And so I just recently, stepped into corporate America working in the field of tech.
Quietly,
And
Navy
so,
Federal.
I'm still trying to, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like, I mean, it was a risk, but I made it happen. I took care of my babies and now they grown. And now I didn't stepped up from wiping ass as a CNA and CMT to working up in corporate America, as a program and project
You heard what
manager.
I said?
What you say?
Quietly, Navy Federal will accept cannabis money, but you
So
gotta
I ain't
understand who you talking to.
damn straight up, because I got an account with Navy Federal.
When you go in there, talk to your advisor and explain to him what you're
Best
trying to
bank in the
do.
world. That's the best bank in the world.
Damn right, damn right. This just gave me a stupid loan. But listen, quietly talk to him and basically let him know what you're trying to do. Show him you got all your paperwork together and blah 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 scoop. And if you don't got a business account, just open up a business account first and foremost, right? And keep it open for 60 days. It's usually 60 to 90 days, and you can boom boom boom. You can make this shit happen. Them folks just gave me a loan to buy a house. They ain't even asked me for the address or nothing. But
Hmm.
my account was good with them, and they was like, "This what you want to do?" And I basically borrowed a little bit against my own money. But it is what it is. Them folks don't ask too many questions, especially when you got an account that's good with them. And if you want a loan, apply for that loan after 12 o'clock at night. Watch what happens.
Okay. Thank you for that information. So when it comes to sam.gov, I'm trying to get on there and get these government contracts. So one of the things that I'm looking to focus on is to do better with my time management and making sure I stay focused on what it is that I want to do because I work from home and so with me working from home, if I'm not, making somebody else some money, I need to be focused on building my own. So I ain't got to keep working for nobody, period, and keep doing what I did because I did it successfully. And I did it on my own then. So I know I'm capable of doing it now. But I want to benefit from, getting my hands on somebody else's money just by being the strategic woman that I am. And if I can do it by
OPM.
ordering damn green beans and rice, you know what I'm saying? It's prisons on here that's looking for small business owners specifically that, they want to get these contracts to. So I'm trying to eat.
OPM, other people money.
It don't hurt nothing.
I'm a very big fan of other people money. Because when you use other people money, you can save your own.
I'm trying to put my hands on it.
Then you're a lady. So guess what? A lot of females don't understand that they give y'all more shit. Especially black women. They give black women more grants than they would ever give a black man or a white woman. For real.
See
Y'all just
what
gotta
I'm
go out there and understand and this the thing where a lot of folks fuck up at. They go look at YouTube videos and figure they can write that shit up themselves, and that's cool. But guess what? If I know somebody who can write grants, I'd rather pay on their 250 to 500 to write my grant. They're gonna give me a couple 100,000.
you in my
Fuck that.
head. You in my head right now because my employees are my daughters. And if I can get them to sit down long enough, I wanted them to learn grant writing. Like I'm trying to build a team. And majority of the team, I'm not trying to just make it all about women, but I wanted to be focused on that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I could get me a grant writer, like, hey, let's eat, because right now, if you at the bottom, like, okay, I got a job, but I also gotta pay bills and all this other stuff. So it's like if I can get a grant writer that's a part of the team that see the vision, it's like, hey, let's get this bread. You understand? And then you get the money. We gonna get the money. You gonna get the money. But everybody don't see it like that. Some grant writers they want something up front, and if you ain't got it up front, then you ain't got it, and it's gonna take a minute. So I ain't saying I want it
You
fast.
already with Navy Federal. Listen, if you already, how long you been with Navy Federal?
Um, it's probably been it's going on a year
And
now.
your account is current, not being in your personal, but your account is
Yeah,
current,
yeah,
right?
it is. Yeah.
All right, this is what I need you to do. It's after 12. Just go apply for a loan right now. Don't apply for that stupid. Apply for something like $5,000, $10,000, right? Now go in there, apply for a loan, $5,000, $10,000. Give them a couple of days and come back. Matter of fact, you followed me, I followed you back. Watch you get it. Long as your shit is current and you got a couple hundred in the bank, you good. You know what I'm saying? Just apply for that shit. The most they gonna do is turn you down and offer you a credit card. That's it.
I already got one of their credit
That's the most
cards.
they gonna do.
I already got one of
Well,
their credit
shit, you should be
cards.
able to get the loan then.
And
As
they
long as
see
you
how my
current,
money coming through. My money coming
yeah, as
through
long as you
through my
current, just
job.
go apply for something like 5 or 10,000. You know what I'm saying? You're in Missouri. You got a house. You stay in a
No,
house
I
or
don't
apartment.
own, but I'm in a house, but I don't own it.
All right, damn.
See,
You
let me tell you the story right quick.
no, you don't gotta
So
tell me the
no,
person.
I
You don't
want
gotta
to
tell me the person.
though.
I
I
don't want
want
to
to
know it though.
though.
That's your personal.
Okay.
Listen, what you do is go apply. Just say you're gonna buy a car or something. You know what I mean? And just goddamn apply. And just tell them you want to buy a car and apply for like 10,000. You know what I mean? I promise you. Just apply for it. Even if they give it to you, they gonna give it to you in your name. Just sit on it for a minute. Even if you decide you don't want to do shit to it, and you can give it back. You ain't gonna be penalized. You can give it back. It's just about seeing can you get it. You know what I mean? So whatever you choose to do with it, do whatever you choose to do with it. If you don't, hand it back. I first applied for a loan like 3 months ago, and I knew I was gonna buy a house, but I applied for something smaller. They gave it to me. I flipped and gave it back to him. Then I went and got a bigger loan and got a new house. You know what I'm saying? It's about knowing how to play the system the way them boys play it. And once you learn how to play with it and learn how to play it and you keep your goddamn tax, I mean, you keep your credit score good, that's the main thing as a people. We got to keep our credit score good. You know what I mean? Keep your credit score good, then you'll realize no matter what you want, it's in your hands because you got good credit. That's the thing. Even if you got then go get a loan to pay off some creditors, fuck it, pay off your creditors, get your credit right. You know, so run your credit up. You know what I mean? And make sure whoever you paying off, you know, it's through. Make sure it's covering all three of your creditors. You know, so other people who they report to. Y'all know TransUnion, whatever, the one with the E and all them other motherfuckers. Make sure you paying off your creditors and all that shit is good. That's what we as a black community got to learn. That it ain't about the cash, it's about the credit.
Facts.
That's a fact for real though. It's not about the cash, it's about the credit.
But I'm gonna be quiet, man. I'm around here. I done came here in my preacher mode. Y'all know, first part of the year I be on that. You know,
That
so
excites me.
It's the truth, man. For real. Each one teach one, you feel me?
yeah, man. And all y'all northerners, man, come to the south and buy you a house. I don't give a damn if you stay in that motherfucker, rent it out. 'Cause y'all know they ain't giving y'all nothing up, no. They ain't gonna let y'all buy shit up there. Y'all stay up there that y'all can't own shit up there. They gonna triple the value on you, and if you banking with Wells Fargo, get you another bank. Sorry, but I'm being honest. If you're a black person in 2023 and you banking with Wells Fargo, take your money out that motherfucker and find you another bank. Because they overtaxing on mortgages, straight up. They taking your money and using it with everybody else. They not giving it back to you. They're not giving y'all no loans. They're not giving you shit out of Wells Fargo unless you within that 2% time. Straight up. So y'all heard it from me. I may not have my account tomorrow, y'all, because I just told y'all something that they don't be wanting us to know. So if I don't get my account, y'all just know I told y'all too much of the truth.
Word up.
I love truth. I guess we need to breathe, eh?
Got to. The truth is the truth. Facts is facts.
Hey man, I'm telling y'all too. I'm telling everybody in Hip Hop Zone I'm going to Jamaica in goddamn June. Who wanna go?
Hey,
Who
my
wanna go?
passport should be back on the way. You know, I had to renew that giant.
Nah, you'll have it before then.
Oh, I
You
know I
already renewed.
will. Yeah, I'm getting a
Telling y'all
card
now,
and
man,
the
we
passport.
we going to goddamn where I'm going. I'm probably going back to Ocho. That's my favorite spot. You know what I mean? When I'm going as a visitor. So man, I'm telling y'all no. Y'all going to Miami in March. Go on, stack your money back up and y'all come kick it with your boy in goddamn Jamaica in June, man. First week of June. I'm in Jamaica.
So that's
Lot of
crazy.
mercy.
That's crazy because like I was just talking about that because my birthday in June and like me and my folks we was just talking about yo we should go to Jamaica and shit in June.
And look, and we're gonna make it fun, because I got a spot out in Jamaica in St. Mary's, right? But when I go out there and kick it with my peoples, like when there's multiple people, I like to go to Ocho, man. I like to hit that Sanders Resort, man. You don't even gotta spend a nickel when you hit that more. You just pay your shit, go out there and go kick it. You know what I mean? Go out there and kick it on a little
Facts.
resort. You don't gotta do shit but chill, and man, ain't nothing like it. I promise y'all. If you ain't never been to the resort out there, man, bruh.
Shit,
If
I
you're
ain't
a
never
married
been.
man, make sure
Period.
you take your girl with you. If you're in a relationship, take your chick with you. You don't want to be out there by yourself. Promise you. That shit sick.
I ain't never been. I'm trying to go.
That
A
shit
lot of
sick,
mercy.
man. Yes, sir. That
Damn.
shit.
I was planning to
But
go with somebody, but shit, that shit broke up.
hey, man, that between you and that person. What's up, Cook? Rails,
Otherwise,
what's
make it a
happening?
girls trip like we did, and we had a
Say,
blast.
okay, what you say? Take your sisters with you.
Hey, man, just know, man, if you're in a relationship and you don't take your significant other, man, and you ain't strong minded, I'm sorry for you.
That's a fact. Gotta be strong minded.
Indeed. Even if you
Temptation.
got your
That is not the truth.
yo,
Temptation is a motherfucker.
man, listen. I was out there, man, trying to goddamn them folks out there, goddamn, I don't know what the hell they wild and running across the goddamn motherfucker butt naked at a certain time of night, man. You have to be strong minded, man, and just look the other way and keep it moving. This don't got nothing to do with me. Then there's a little beach out there, you know what I'm saying? If you one of them novice people, it's a nice little beach out there you can go enjoy yourself on. Y'all don't hear that from me, though.
Sounds like fun.
Lots of fun.
Hey, another topic. How y'all enjoying y'all first 2 days of the new year, man?
Shit, my shit smooth, man. Got the day off back to the grind tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm cool. It's alright so far.
It's a good thing.
Been off
Man,
into
got my
the
little
wilderness.
baby. Little baby. I'm just thinking about it now. In a month, I'm gonna have a 1 year old. Like, dang, that's crazy.
Hey, man, ain't nothing like raising them and getting them to become the best human that they can possibly be.
That's a fact. That's a fucking fact, yo.
That's like the greatest gift in the world, man. To get that seed and nourish them and raise them and get them to where they can become a productive citizen.
Word, like I was just looking at her, like, yo, make sure I give you, and I mean, like, just do my best so you can have, you know what I mean, what you need.
And don't even matter when she get grown, man. My baby girl, 24, my youngest, and she still spoiled, bro. So with them
Mm-hmm.
girls, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Them mamas and them boys, they got the different relationship. But with them little girls,
Yeah,
man, I
man.
don't give a damn how old they is. They gonna still be your daughters. They gonna still be your babies no matter how old they get.
Yeah, for real. Hey, for real though. Like that's crazy. Word.
That is facts.
I heard they be pickpocketing people over there.
Wait.
You gotta
Oh,
be
Jamaica.
in
Well,
Jamaica. That's what my pops had told me at one
man,
time.
I don't know. I always tell people if it's your first time going, just go to the resort and be safe. Nobody studying you like that. Everybody going there typically got their own paper, so they ain't trying to take yours.
Like if I like that, like I ain't gonna hold you. If I was to go like to like a place like Jamaica or something like that, like I ain't gonna hold you. I would go to the resort. Like I'm not trying to go roam around. Like unless I know somebody that's like from there, and then you know what I mean we could go to the little slums or whatever. But if not, like nah.
That
I
boy said he
mean,
ain't playing around.
I went to
Yeah, I ain't
Bullshit.
never.
Mexico and I got an Airbnb. I ain't stay at the resort. Like, and I still had a good
There you go.
time.
There you go. I mean, it's like I always tell people, no matter where you at in the world, usually if you come in peace, you leave in peace, man. It's you only get what you present to people. I always tell people that. It's like if I'm going around in any metropolitan city and I'm flashing money, I expect niggas to try to rob me. But if I come in peace and I'm being peaceful, usually it is what it is. I never even like I done been a lot of places. I ain't never had no bad issues. Like I hear folks talking about shit here in Atlanta, and I be like, shit, nigga, I'm from here. And the only dirt I ever had that came out of the city is dirt that I brought on myself. It wasn't no dirt that nobody just brought me out the blue. So I always, it is what it is.
Word.
You get what you bring in yourself.
Hmm. The energy you put out is the energy you receive.
Yeah, because everybody was telling me, be careful the cartel, the cartel. I'm like, shit, I want to see them. I want to see the cartel. They may have what I want,
Look at you.
you know. I'm like, cartel sound like what I'm used to. So I was like, I want to meet the cartel. And I did. They tried to sell me some tobaccos, and I was able to find me some weed.
Some
Let me
tobaccos.
get what I need. Yeah, they tried to sell me some blunts. I'm like, I don't want no damn cigar. Where the weed at? And he was like, oh, you want some weed, mommy? Yeah, I do. And he took me in the store and
Hey,
pulled up this bone that was about 7 feet tall.
I'm laughing at Meg talking about I don't wear certain colors. That's an
Yo,
old
Meg
shit.
out of pocket, yo.
Yeah,
This
she
Meg
don't know.
funny as shit. Meg funny as
What
Yeah,
shit.
man
she
think
just
she in the 90s or
she be
something?
tripping.
The hell? The hell Meg talking about? Meg,
Certain
what you
colors.
drinking tonight, Meg? Hell. No, you drinking with that
And
shit
it's her
there.
birthday tomorrow.
Oh, her birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Meg.
And what in a couple hours?
Happy
Yeah, happy
birthday.
birthday, man.
Something wrong with her microphone.
Hey man, you can't be goddamn dropping that goddamn phone in
My
your alcohol. That don't work, man.
what? They already stole my AirPods.
That
Stop
mean you need to
it.
go buy you another pair, man. What you trying to buy another pair? Apple? Put your goddamn cash up, but then we gonna take your
I
donation
don't
there.
know. Like somebody come fix my beats, because that wire broke,
Sure enough.
and I'm not trying to replace it.
Go and holler at
Just like
Dre. He'll hook you up.
the TV that's in my living room. Like, get this shit out of my display. No, it's LCD. Y'all can fix
My
this.
fault,
Come
y'all.
on,
I got Meg drunk up.
y'all can come fix this fucking TV.
It's her birthday, y'all. Let her ride.
What the hell? You done changed your name, Queen?
Yep.
That's what it is. I was hearing your voice and I'm looking at Gandhi and I'm looking at Gotti. I'm like, hold on, what the fuck? That nigga food around
No,
here,
anyway,
man. I
it
ain't even
doesn't
been
matter.
drinking and feel like I was drinking. I thought this shit was true.
No, it doesn't matter. But like I said, it's my birthday. I'm gonna be 47,
Hey,
and
happy
like, yeah,
early,
this
happy birthday.
TV. Thank you,
Happy birthday, Meg.
thank you. Oh, my cat is like meow. Buttercup.
That's your cash up, Meg the whatever it is.
I have 3 cats and I have a dog. I always
I
have
ain't
to
even
have
ask
that.
about no cat. I ain't asked you about no cat. I asked you was that your cash out right there in your bio.
Yeah, make T the one. Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Meg T the one. All right.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna send you something for your birthday, huh? I'm gonna make the first
Oh,
donation to
thank
your
you.
doggone what's the name? Hold on. I ain't gonna send you nothing major. I'm just gonna send you something to
I don't.
start you. You better get the rest for somebody.
Yo.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of music all day. That's my thing. Like, I got all these stereos, all these speakers, all these DVDs, all these devices. Yeah.
This is the pink M with the Megan Meghan or HAN or something like that.
I see.
You heard me?
Wait a minute. I'm trying to.
What's up, boy? You alright? Come on.
On which app?
What the hell? She drunk, y'all? I think she drunk.
No, I have multiple.
Yo,
Like,
yo.
I'm A through Z. Like, I'm A through Z. I'm like an oracle. What you want? What you want?
Let me send you a look.
Oh yeah,
Man,
she
look.
tipsy.
I'm gonna send you a little something, something,
I'm
man.
like
You
A
got here.
through Z.
I
What
ain't gonna
you want?
condone to
Like,
your
then I'm gonna
alcohol
program
abuse.
this app. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna condone to your alcohol abuse. I'm just gonna make sure I send you a little something, something. I don't know if
If
you
you
gonna go
spill
jump in the car
alcohol,
and get
that's an abuse where I'm from. If you spill it, that's an abuse.
it. Hey, but you said this is Megan, Meghan, right?
Yeah.
Don't say I ain't never got thank you nothing for your birthday. Here, start your little goddamn AirPod collection. There you go. There you go. Happy birthday. That's what I typically send out on Clubhouse for birthdays.
Okay.
You got that?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but I don't know what it says, but it's in there.
Hey, it is what
I
it is.
activated
That's
my
between me and
profile.
you. You don't gotta tell everybody your little gift, man. Just take that gift and be happy.
Oh, I see it. Thank you.
Don't everybody get quiet, man. I need y'all to perk up, man. Then my first day
Thank
back,
you.
man. I had me a day out last night, man.
Right.
I'm well
Everybody
What?
rested.
got quiet.
Yeah.
I'm over here
He happy
laughing
too.
about to call my child.
Yeah, Dave, D Club, birthday about to break a nigga too, boy. I've been paying out birthday gifts for the last 4 days.
And you remember
Ain't
Queen
nothing
birthday,
major,
May
damn.
17th. Let's talk about it.
Sheesh. Hell, mine March 28th. What's the deal?
Oh, that's my son's birthday.
I mean, he good
Oh,
people, me.
yeah.
Good people. He don't bullshit and he don't take bullshit.
Oh,
All
he
of you.
definitely don't. He's 18, he be 19.
Oh, that what's up, man. Tell him, goddamn, man, he got to come to Atlanta. We going to strip
Yep, his
club
name
for
is
my birthday,
Rakim.
y'all. Name Rock, tell Rakim we going to strip club, man. Tell him I'm gonna make sure he get him a
What?
private dance on his birthday. Tell him pull up in Atlanta. We going straight to the strip. Oh, my boy King, yeah, he ain't in here tonight. What, he sleep? What's up, boy? You all right? Hey, man, you was out last night, boy. I know you well rested. You ready to go to work, right? Yeah, nah, boy, you ready to go to work, youngster. Come in here on time, get on that line. You know what I'm talking about?
I think everybody tired.
Man, y'all better
Oh,
wake up, man. I'm gonna have to
for
go find
real.
another room to go in or
What?
something.
I'm tickled. I've been looking for my remote control since my grandbabies left. And so I
Oh,
just went and took my glasses off. And I'm like, why my eyeglass case is heavy? Why was the remote inside the eyeglass case?
Yo,
We've been looking
Damn.
for that remote for
yo,
They
that's
made
hours.
sure you
crazy.
can find They made sure you can find it, then.
They tickled the shit out of me. Oh, that was
I ain't
funny.
gonna hold you. I'm lit.
It just fit perfectly in the box, though. That was the funny part.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm nice. I feel Gucci.
Did Queen ever say her topic?
I
She
did, boo. I
did.
did mine in the beginning. Kanye West.
Oh, oh, damn. What was it about? I missed it.
Uh, they said he's missing.
Missing like
Like,
what?
for real missing.
Man, Kanye
Hey,
ain't
yo,
miss.
that's funny that she said.
My
That's
daughter
funny.
told me the
Hey,
same
yo, that's
thing.
funny
My
that she
daughter
Yeah,
said
told
but
me
he
it's
the
all
same
missing.
thing.
well, I mean,
Kanye
from what
missing.
I'm saying, you could even Google it.
Let's talk about it.
He done just got ghost and went off the grid for a minute. He probably on a reservation,
Man,
chilling.
he's staying low. He getting low right now.
Hmm
You
Playing
know,
ball.
he's a little bipolar. But
I don't
I
know. I
seen on
mean, who all
I
TikTok,
ain't?
which
think so.
was
I
really
think he's just
funny.
getting smart. He losing his money, so he getting smart.
Yeah, what was really funny, his daughter. I'm not for sure if they was like at a. I think it was a basketball game, and his daughter was there, and the cameras was in her face. And you know how when the cameras go in Kanye's face, and he be making that face like, what? do y'all want? She did the same shit. It was funny.
Can I tell you what's really going on? I honestly believe the people that know what's going on protecting him and they taking him off the grid.
Yeah, but
And
the
that's what's
lawyer said they
dead.
don't know where he at.
That's the best
Man,
people not to
somebody
know
know
because
where
they
he at.
working for the law.
And that's true.
You got to think about that. They work for the court. So why wouldn't they tell? They under somebody else's, laws. So he got some people that he trusts. I promise you, I can guarantee you, he off the grid. He
But
cool.
that
He
don't
chilling.
mean,
He
boo, you
protected.
don't look over his mental health either. Now, I mean, a lot of people only looking at, oh, he got money, he got this, he got that. We was just talking about Twitch as well. Everybody thought he was happy. Everybody thought he was good. But come to find out, he killed himself. You know what I mean? So you can't just overlook just because y'all think he's okay and he done this and he's weird. Something can be wrong.
But
Let
see,
me, let
this
me
the
ask you this
thing.
though:
Like,
do y'all really
I,
think what if Twitch killed himself, or he could have got a little Dunny Hathaway done to him,
I think his
shooting him,
wife had
saying it
something to
like
do with it, to be honest. That's
me
just
too?
what I think. I don't think he killed himself, but if everybody want to go with the, you know what I mean, I,
I
I don't,
agree.
I don't, I don't go with what everybody say. But me personally, it's weird to me. It's very weird. I don't think that man killed himself.
but
What
see,
about the suicide note?
Anybody could have wrote that,
Come on, man. They haven't had nobody to authenticate that suicide note.
and
was
and
it
then and look,
handwritten?
and then they didn't have it when he first died. They waited 24 to 48 hours to come out with that. The suicide note. Let's talk about it.
See, I'm looking at when you said something about Kanye's mental health. Like from the beginning, when he did that one interview and everybody went into an uproar about Kanye um, when he said the thing about slavery, everybody was all against Kanye. Kanye tripping, but like I agreed with Ye when he said it. I'm like, if you think about it, slavery was a choice. I understand they saying they had people that were shooting and this, that, and the other, but just think about it. If the master was taking somebody up in the room having sex with them. We know what happened to men when they have sex. They get a little weak. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I'm just strategically thinking because it's 2023. But low key, like when she got done, she didn't want to be there with the master. You could play like you wanted to be there, and then your man out there in the little hut, and then we could whoop his ass. So I mean, a person may say I'm crazy or bipolar with my way of thinking and agreeing with Ye. But we also know that they like to place titles on us and call us certain things when we making a whole lot of sense too.
Yeah, and even when Twitch did that dance with his wife, that I think that was that Saturday night or Sunday if I'm not mistaken, but I know a day before that he actually got on TikTok and he was talking about how, again, how the government treat black men, so anyway, it's just a lot, y'all, so it's just pray up, pray up, pray up. That's all I can say. Pray up
I'm gonna
for
tell
him.
Hey,
you
man,
this one.
No matter what he going through, no matter how weird he is, he's still a human being, and just pray up for him. Know what I mean, 'cause he going through something.
I got
I'm gonna
another.
say
Go ahead. I'm
something.
sorry.
I just wanted to put on this one point. It's this sister here in Missouri. She was a front line of her name is Melissa. She was a front line during the Mike Brown situation, right? They said her son committed suicide. And with her knowing her children and things like that, that man ain't hang himself from no damn tree. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I haven't really looked as far into the situation with Twitch, but we also know that a lot of people that were, standing on behalf of the urban community because they made their faces known and their voices were heard, they found a way to rid these people. You hear me? So, I mean, I don't like to
And
just.
now his wife having a whole dance contest now, like she dancing her ass off. 2 weeks later, you sitting there dancing on TikTok, man. That shit don't add up.
Hell no, not at all. But look, I got one too. Did y'all hear about Hamlin for the Buffalo Bills? He collapsed on the field playing in the middle of a game, and they had to give him intense CPR to bring him back. Now he in the hospital in critical condition. And I'm sorry to say that might be cocaine related because at the end of the day, we know sports players do drugs. Secondly, how you playing the game all during the day? They give you all these medical tests that they give these players during the season, and at this one particular time you fall out, and then you got something pertaining to you, and you damn near down the field. Mind you, what's my man name for those fellas who may know my man who played for Boston? For one of them called Leo Marymount back in the day or whatever. Y'all probably ain't read it because it just happened in probably about an hour ago.
You know, cocaine is one of the quickest drugs to leave your system too
That's right,
when it show up.
right. Less than a
Yeah,
day.
K came. That's the story K just came in here and talked about, wasn't it? Ain't
Yeah,
that what K was talking about?
probably so. Probably so, but I had just
Yeah,
read
you're
it. I
right,
ain't know if
Trigger.
nobody
You're right.
spoke on it. That's why I was just asking.
Yeah, I know King had gave
He
me an
just said
update as
something quick.
well. He was like, yeah, he's in the hospital now, intensive care. That fast. That's crazy.
Man,
I want to know
tell
did
people
they
all the time you
continue
gotta
the
be
game
careful.
because I know they did stop the game.
I thought they postponed.
I think it was in second quarter, right? Or if I'm not mistaken.
Somebody
Anyone?
came in here and
I'm
said they
finna go
stopped the
look. I
game.
thought they stopped it
Oh,
completely. Let me.
they did still continue the game.
No, I thought they
Yeah,
Somebody
I
came
stopped
in
knew
it.
here and
Let
they
me
said
go
they
look.
did.
stopped
No,
it.
it was forfeited, Queen. It was
It was,
forfeited.
baby. Okay, thank you.
It was, yes.
Yeah, I'm finna look right now too, just to see how they worded it real quick. What is NFL? Who the hell is it? It's college. NFL rumors. NFL boom.
From my understanding, he got hit real hard, and then we try to get up. I don't know if it was cardiac arrest or if he hit him so hard that it messed his rhythm up in his heart. I don't know, but they did say he was in critical condition.
Looked like they just delayed it. It just said delayed right now. So they ain't really worded it to be a forfeit completely yet. They just delayed it. Hold on, let me see. It's still at a TV timeout. Uh, Look like they may have delayed it. Let me see. Did they say? Oh, it's postponed. Game will not be resumed tonight after the technical collapse. So they gonna probably finish it at a later date. Probably at the end of the season. Probably one game at the end of the season to figure it out.
Oh wow! I just asked King because I never know. I never heard that they can continue a game. I just learned something. So see, you learn something every day. I've never known that.
Yeah, they'll do that. It ain't no. It don't really happen unless like it's weather related or something like that. But they can finish like
Oh okay.
the rest of the game at a certain point. Usually it happen more in baseball than they do in any other sport.
Right, because this was the first. Yeah. Well, I hope he be okay. We all gotta pray for him,
Word. Hope he alright.
for real. Do anybody else got a topic? What?
Yeah, don't y'all get quiet, man. I be needing
Oh,
these
Ty, it's
conversations
on
these
you.
nights,
Do you
man.
got a topic?
We haven't heard much music on the app tonight.
Look at trying to celebrate her birthday with some music. Happy birthday to
Huh?
Meg. It's after 12 now. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to Meg,
Well,
man.
happy
Thank
birthday to
you. Thank
Meg.
you.
Happy birthday.
Happy New
Even
Year.
though she
Happy
said, God
birthday.
dang, even though she said good night in the chat,
Who said good night?
Yeah,
Meg?
I just made it to
man,
my room. I just left. I just moved from the kitchen to my bedroom. That's all.
she talking
Oh,
about good night. So I just read that. I'm like, man, good night.
tomorrow we're gonna celebrate your birthday, Meg. Okay.
Okay.
What?
It's crazy. It
All
was
right.
my niece's birthday yesterday, and I showed nothing. Call her. I need to call her. No, I ain't gonna call her this late. I'm gonna call her tomorrow.
Yeah. Uh, I'm not gonna celebrate it really, really. Not like I have in the past. Like, yeah.
Hey man, 47 is a good age to make. You better celebrate everything after 45, cause that
I
mean y'all old
I
as a
know.
motherfucker.
I know. I
No, I'm
had
just
my
playing. I'm just playing,
picture up.
y'all. I'm just playing.
I know. I had my picture up from when I was turning 39. Yeah.
Sure enough. That's
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
I
why
was
I
Meg.
like
turning. I
coming
was
in this
turning.
room.
Yeah, I took it down. Like I had my picture up when I was turning 39. Like I was like, "Woo!" But people were like, "Meow," and I'm like, "Well, whatever."
Yeah, this.
I looked like a freaking
Everybody can't wear
panther.
purple in their head, Meg. You caught that? No, that's real facts. I'm not lying.
No, and the hat matches too, like in my gloves too. Like, yeah. And we went backstage. It was cool.
Old Gates back with goddamn Drinker look like.
Yeah, I seen that. They spent New Year's Eve together, is what they showed on the little thing I seen, the reel.
Yeah, what up, Roy?
It was something else going on too. Hold on, let me see if I can see that. It was something else going on. Hold on. I didn't say y'all couldn't talk. Y'all sound. Y'all sleepy?
Hey, it's karaoke this Wednesday, right?
It is Wednesday in another like time zone.
No, no, no. I'm asking.
No,
It's
it
gonna be
is
karaoke
Wednesday.
this
Yes,
Wednesday, right?
it is.
Yeah,
Meg was want somebody to sing.
Right.
it is Wednesday now, but yeah,
And
yeah.
Meg, if
Like
you able to come on, you make sure you sing this time.
I'm asking because I gotta
I can't.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I can't do anything. Like, ouch.
Hey, Meg, if I fake sang it, you can fake sing it too. I gotta read,
If Queen did it,
I'm
I know you definitely can do it.
but
I am
no,
like I'm in my bedroom now. I'm not in my kitchen. I don't have the lyrics up next to me. When I'm in this room, it's far away from the hub. So, I my signal is not good.
no, it's all good. But no, I got a new R&B artist I'm gonna debut next week, man. See what y'all think about it. You know what I mean? You know I'm always working new music and new artists. So next open mic, I got a new artist I'm gonna bring through and see what happens.
What is this PTR that? There's a troll in here. Why Ebony got that PTR looking
Yeah,
like that?
that's Ebony. Ebony solid.
All right, well, I gotta go to bed. Really, like I gotta work tomorrow. I got a lot of work to do. So Catch you on the flip side.
Happy B-Day,
Enjoy your
man.
evening.
Thank
Happy
Happy
you.
birthday.
birthday.
Thank
Hey,
you.
get you some good
Tomorrow,
rest.
tomorrow. We would love to hear your
Thank
voice. Let's
you.
talk
I
about
gotta
it.
get rest.
All
All
right, baby. Go ahead, go.
right. All right.
Y'all all quiet, man. Y'all about to
They go,
make
well,
me
you know
feel it.
what? It's what 11:14. We really don't even hold on Monday nights. We really don't even hold it this late because it's just like open topic. I mean, we get something popping, we gonna run with it. But if not, you know what I mean, we gonna salute to everybody on the stage. What?
Turn
Who
up.
smoke detector?
Hi,
I said, who smoke detector was going on?
that's my TV baby. I'm looking at
Oh,
I'm looking at Walking Dead.
all right now.
Y'all hear it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what put me to sleep.
They got a new season of that's the rerun.
Nah, I wish they. Oh my gosh, I could. I'm so mad the way they did it. Oh, I was mad.
I never even watched that. I may have to go back. I'm gonna tell you,
Yo,
but I'm gonna.
strong is. Yo, I'm telling you, go from the beginning and watch it. I'm telling you, you gonna be like, yo, this shit is fire. And once it get like into the middle before it actually really end, you be like, yo, they could have did better than that. They could have did
You
better
know
than that ending
the
it.
crazy shit though, Queen, is we work the site. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know my security company, we do we do like the movie sites and shit, right? And we worked the site when they was filming it, and that's one show I never went back and watched. Like for real, for real. I never took time to go watch it.
Yes, I love Walking Dead.
And the
I
thing
never
I liked
watched it.
about
I'm gonna have to check it out.
the
It's
thing I
real
liked
dope.
about them, a lot of that makeup artists was black folks. A lot of folks don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of they makeup artists on that show is black women, like black women and a couple black men.
Yeah, oh yeah,
It was like
absolutely.
one of the first sites I ever seen where they had a lot of black folks. Because usually, like on the
That's a
makeup artists, you
fact.
get maybe one or two black people, but that one had a multiple black people who worked that set.
And some of them
As
got
far
on
as
my
makeup
damn
art,
nerves. I could have smacked their ass. Like, what the fuck? But not the girl. She was raw. I don't want to tell her if nobody never seen it. But yeah, she was raw.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, y'all, salute y'all to everybody that came tonight. Hey, yo, chime in with us tomorrow. Y'all can go ahead and check it out. Just go to the Hip Hop Zone club. I'm not going to announce it until we open it tomorrow. But if y'all go and see it, y'all already know what time it is. I think y'all already know our Tuesdays are. Uh, Talk Your Shit Tuesday. So that means it's dealing with like relationships to us beating their ass on a Tuesday, something like that. With the kings and
Sound
queens.
good.
Y'all can go ahead and check it out. Just go to the Hip Hop Zone club. I'm not going to announce it until we open it tomorrow. But if y'all go and see it, y'all already know what time it is. I think y'all already know our Tuesdays are. Uh, Talk Your Shit Tuesday. So that means it's dealing with like relationships to us beating their ass on a Tuesday, something like that. With the kings and
Sound
queens.
good.
So chime in with us tomorrow. Love y'all guys. Be safe. Um, peace.
Peace and love.
Good night.
Hip Hop Zone.